Merry Christmas Eve to all of you, and of course, we're not going to be able to play the music, obviously. But I ended Silvermoon a little early because it was getting kind of mighty. It was kind of quiet over there. There wasn't a lot of talking going on in the side chat. So figured let's see if we can try to make things a little more exciting over here a little bit anyway. So we have we're going to try to have the panel tonight on YouTube. I know Yam Ranch is probably creaming his underwear right now about that. But let's see if I can get the panel link up here. So there is the link coming up on the screen. And it's the EJT link. We also have the donate link. So we'll get that up, pin that up. So pin message. Now I tried to pin my message I typed and I can't seem to figure out how to do that. They've probably changed the system over the years. Yeah, you know what? I think they did. Well, before we get started with the panel, good morning, Noodles. The afternoon. Christmas should be in April. Why? I don't know. Jesus is said to be actually born in September. But Constantine realized it's at the Roman holiday with the birth of the sun god. He figured one way to keep the pagan Romans and the Christian Romans happy was to put holidays on as many of the same days as they can, so they can. And that's why he did that. And it's interesting to think about that. Why would they do that? No, it's coffee, actually. I don't have any eggnog. I just got coffee and wine. What? I don't think you want to hear me whine too much, do you? No, probably not. Don't want to whine too much, do you? Nope. Okay. That's why it's funny that the sound isn't working right now. Well, it's kind of working. No, it's not actually. I'll strip that first. Oh. Honey, that the Stream Deck is kind of messed up a little bit. I think it got messed up when we so let's see if we can give it a quick reset here. So plug this in again. So the show is pretty quiet. Yeah. So yeah. How the sounds ain't working. I mean, I'm working, but I mean the stream deck sounds aren't working. That's okay. Who knows why? So the thing is that I had plans not to do the show here. And the reason was that I was afraid that if I do the show here, that people would kind of forget why we do what we do when we do it. And it seems their system kind of got a little messed up there for a second. I think we had a quick power glitch, and so some of the screens kind of went offline. So I'm trying to get this back up here on screen now. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, that is a very weird glitch. Oh, it's a very weird glitch. That's not too bad. Let me get this working here as best I can. Go back to the live screen. We know we're live. Oh yeah, you're definitely live. Yep. So just get this back on the screen here, and we'll get the phone numbers up on the. I mean, not the phone number. The panel back on the screen. It's just a really weird day today. This hasn't been a normal day. I think it's because of the holiday. Okay, I'm trying to get you back on the screen, guys. The panel, unfortunately I lost the panel. I had to get it back on the screen. Hold on a minute. Give me a minute, please, okay? For some reason, part of the network went offline. Do a panel and the window. So let's get EJT on. Okay, EJT. Boom, there we go. Get that on the screen. Put that over here. Send that over to the other window. I don't want to maximize the screen. Just there we go. Alright, so now I can see if the phone chat works. Let's see if it works today. Because the Stream Deck isn't working for some reason. Okay, that seems to be working. Hello? How you doing? Whoever you are. Keep Canada out of your rent. What does that mean? Well, so what do you think the problem is? I don't know, though. Misconnection, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, presenting everybody. Turn on the side chat. One closed caption for me. There we go. Okay, I'm on EJT. I'm on a different panel tonight, guys. Remember, this is supposed to be the big one, the public one? Yeah, this one. It's the panel we're on. Okay, there we go. Now we found it. All right, let's get him on screen here. Hello, how you doing?
Hello? Can you hear me, Michelle?
You think you're confused. You're trying to be in a situation with me when you did a music show, and then the music show kind of goes south, and then you're like, oh, you know, what's going on here, you know? It was just weird. It's just like the show just, now the Stream Deck isn't working right now either. So it's in the other window somewhere. Did you reset it? I'm going to see if I can reset the Stream Deck. But it's not starting.
So do you miss Ed at all, Michelle? Do you miss him there? I quite do. If I'm being honest with you, I wish that he was there right now, threatening to rip the wires out of the wall and smash your equipment. That was some funny shit. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, no, it's something. There's no gin running around. Trust me, that. I can tell you that. There's no gin here.
Gin? Like.
Okay, let's see if it works now. There we go. Congratulations.
There it is.
How you doing, Brian?
I'm good. How are you, Michelle? So do you have anything planned special for tonight? Perhaps the phone calls or something?
No, we just have the open panel link that I promised everybody that we would have. That's what we're doing right now.
You can't throw in like a Google
Noodles,
Voice.
Let's come on
type
now.
deal?
Let's get Noodles on here. Cursor work with me today. Okay. Happy Christmas Eve, Noodles, to you.
Hey, Michelle. Hey, Brian. How are you?
Yeah,
Hey there.
So, Michelle, where the fuck is Krista? Everybody bent over backwards for Krista today. I haven't seen a video, a thank you video, nothing.
She said she did send you a thank you.
No, I know that, but Michelle, she's got to thank the people who gave her the donos. She's got to just say thank you to everybody. That's all she's got to do. Michelle, this is very important that you do this. That's why I try to explain this to you, Michelle. Whenever you get donations from these people, you gotta thank them, even if you don't know who they are, Michelle. Because it encourages them to do it again.
She sent you thank you.
Well, I think Brian's right. That would have been awesome to see.
Yeah.
Ed go on a fucking tear and.
Oh, definitely. And he's bragging the whole time about the size of these cocks he was sucking off there at the Bonham and Bailey circus tent.
So what are you guys doing over there in your area of the world, Brian, for Christmas morning?
Well, I'm going to be sleeping here soon because it's 4 now. And I mean, I've got stuff planned later on in the afternoon, but pretty much just, go to the fam, hang out for a bit.
Yeah.
See the cousins.
I'll probably be doing something similar tomorrow. Sleeping later with an 11 o'clock morning show so I can get some fresh Z's. Because I kind of feel like this show's going to run a little long. Well, thank you very much. We have a donation out. Jared,
oh, wow. That's the real George Lucas.
Appreciate that.
He's making lawyer money, Brian. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, that's the guy. I've seen his movies, the Star Wars movies, I think.
Yeah. Yes. By the way, does the sound sound better or about the same? Because we did switch to hookups a bit.
I think you sound fine.
Yeah, you sound great.
It's an upgrade, yeah. It's we bought. I mentioned the review of the item after I tested it, and it was better. So then using the built-in USB.
Michelle, do you think that the sound is good enough for you to perhaps do a live call of Ed right now, just to check in on him?
Thank you.
Yes. We don't have that. We don't have that hooked up. We don't have the phone hooked up.
Call him on your cell phone, Michelle.
Yeah, put it on speakerphone.
He's not up now. I already know this for a fact.
Oh, I know he's up.
Oh no, he's not. I know for a fact he's not.
I bet he's got beers in each hand and he's slamming them
doesn't use his cell phone much. He's been having problems with it.
You know what he kind of reminds me of? Like I could picture. Remember that movie Bad Santa?
Yeah, a little bit. I could see that. Yeah,
like a really old version of him.
Yeah.
Is he still pulling trains with all those guys in the hostel?
I think he moved. Him and a friend of his moved out to another place, I think.
So he ended up getting that girlfriend with a mail pot downstairs.
He wanted to find
Champagne. You mean Champagne?
To find a better place with less guys in the room.
Is he still in touch with Champagne, Michelle?
I don't think so. I don't think he's in touch with her.
Well, he was in touch when she grabbed his hand and made him touch a cock with it.
Well, it was funny because Champagne was insisting that he moved out there and live with her, and then I think it only lasted not even a day,
right,
and then he was.
That. And then he told me after he went out there, she was nowhere to be found. So
it was like the Jennifer Aniston situation again.
Oh, we know Jennifer Aniston was never going to meet Ed in person anyway.
That's not what the messages I read. She rather wanted him. She wanted him to impregnate her, Michelle. Jennifer Aniston wanted Ed to impregnate her.
Wanted him to impregnate him? How would he do that? He can't carry babies.
They could probably
what the
implant
lefties
something
say.
up there, I'm sure.
She's a fucking millionaire, Michelle. She can do whatever she wants. If Jennifer Aniston wants to get pregnant and wants Ed to be the father, she could do it. She's like top-notch doctor. Just will weed out the good sperm from the bad.
Sure,
planted in Jennifer Aniston.
Maybe he might be able to be a father, but I don't know if
he'd be a damn good father, just like he was to his daughter that he left with her abusers and became estranged from.
Great Christmas, Blaze and Leah. How you doing? Bianca, good morning to you. Good afternoon to you.
So Michelle, how did your radio show go?
Oh, slow. Was slow.
Right. Nobody was there, right?
No, we got up to 10 for some of the songs. But the songs were, for me, listening to them myself with a glass of wine, it wasn't so bad. But, I'm not drinking right now because I'm the designated DJ. So, I have to be able to stay sober, which is kind of sucks,
Hey, did you get any more gifts, Michelle? Did anyone send you any more gifts? Because I know there was some more stuff coming. People were asking for your address.
Oh, I haven't.
Really?
So far, I haven't seen much except for some magazines that came through, and many of which don't even interest me.
What are they?
Oh, some of them were, one of them that kind of interests me. The point was a dance magazine, but I never subscribed to a dance magazine.
At least they're not sending you highlight magazines.
No, they're dance magazines. For the professional dancer.
Like ballerina?
Like ballerina. And like a performer for the Copacabana kind of dancing, professional dancers.
Oh, Michelle, I forgot to tell you, tonight Martin Shkreli was talking about you on his live stream. You know who that is? The farmer bro?
No way. Are you serious?
Yes.
Wu-Tang Clan for a coaster?
Yes.
Holy
I was up there and he was like, all these people want to interview me, and me and Buff Carrot were there, and we're like, get MicheleMarieDalene to interview you. And he goes, everyone's got a goddamn fucking Well, Michelle, he's very interested in you now. It's Martin Shkreli.
Okay.
Farmer.
Wow, Michelle.
Yeah.
Well,
he's been to prison, hasn't he?
He's been out since 2022, I guess.
I don't even know we subscribed to the channel yet, but we got 27 people watching right now on YouTube. I have no idea.
You know what's fascinating about this guy? Is that he says during his live streams, if you want to come to his place, go right ahead. He goes, you can hang out here. So my friend used to work for him, right? And he would tell me, he's like, dude, this guy's like, it's weird. Like, he would throw parties for the employees after every day of work. He goes, one day we go to this party because it would just be an open invitation. There was a restaurant he would clear out, and he goes, Fetty Wap was playing. Really? He loves to hang out. Michelle, you should become friends with fucking Martin Shkreli. I'm telling you.
Oh, big time, Michelle. Come on now.
This guy will make your life a million times better.
Yeah. Speaking of Martin, whatever happened to People of Peace?
Fuck that old fag. People of Piss would be you know what he'd be doing? He'd be like, Michelle, didn't you hear what happened over in Turkmenistan? What?
Yeah, but sometimes once in a while it's actually kind of funny.
Shop over in Turkmenistan, Michelle. Did you read my paragraph? I wrote a paragraph. I'm not gonna just paste it. Scroll up in chat.
Yeah, and Carrie Bridges will be like, "Oh, I love him. He's so funny."
Now, do I have to declare a show having artificial intelligence? No.
Michelle, big dono right now, Michelle. You got a big dono.
I get that. See, thank you very much for the bits of stuff. Much appreciated. Of course, I don't have the clip-on microphone on, so let's reinforce the sound, shall we? Yeah, let's reinforce the sound. And make sure the volume isn't too high.
Out on the wire.
Let's put it this way: my XLR plug has seen more of my boobs than most people have. Oh my God. Wow. That's an interesting way of putting it. Hey.
Michelle, maybe
Plus,
Michelle,
what
why
do
don't
you
we do
see
something
down there?
special, Michelle, for when people donate? Maybe there's something that you can do for them that they really enjoy.
Well, you know, the funny things, we have the kitty cat that's supposed to come up, but she never does.
Oh God, are you talking about Rusty pressing his starfish on the camera all the time? It's probably why it's so blurry. It's from all the cat turds that are over the lens.
Let's get this thing on here.
That cat is covered in fleas and ticks.
No, he's not. He's not covered in any of that stuff.
I saw a cockroach crawling out of that cat's ass one day. Swear to God.
Speaking of cat, right now he's outside, so he doesn't knock my me offline with his. When he likes to sit at my computer. So yeah, I miss Pop sometimes. Yeah.
Michelle, have you heard of Fish Tank at all?
No.
Who's that?
Fish Tank, it's a venture that's being done by I think the Comedy 99 is a production company. It's with Sam Hyde, and it's a live stream of different contestants inside of a house. It's 24 hours a day, and they do it for like 40 days or something like that. But the whole house is connected to speakers, and people can donate money and have the whatever they want to say played through the speaker in specific rooms. It's complicated, but it's basically like, have you ever heard of that game called Night Watch on the Sega CD?
Also, if they donate through Botrix, it's not just stream labs.
Exactly. So I'm going to try to get you in contact with some of their people there from Jet Neptune. Probably try to reach out on Twitter or something.
The Botrix goes straight to my PayPal.
Because I think you would be an excellent freeloader for this show. I think that you would cause. They're supposedly going to have the Chris Chan is going to be one of the freeloaders, and I don't know if you know who Airsoft Fatty is.
Right now.
Really?
Yeah,
you know what's weird? I just recently saw Sam Hyde's getting involved with a lot of these gun channels now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been involved in several self-defense situations from what I hear.
Yeah. So Michelle, maybe we get Sam Hyde to get you in a wheelchair and strap like a belt-fed machine gun to your wheelchair and just start blasting away.
Dual wield Mac 10s.
Yeah. That'd be fucking awesome.
Let's see how many people are watching us on Twitch right now, if anybody, because we moved everything over to Twitch and YouTube.
Michelle, if you get in contact with Martin Shkreli, will you talk about like your YouTube graphs and stuff with him?
I did try to contact Martin.
No. Not the pissy boy. Martin Shkreli, the guy who wasn't he doing like fucking EpiPen or something?
Oh, not him. No, I didn't contact him yet. No, but
are you gonna be talking about graphs and stuff like that from YouTube? Because I'm sure he'll be really disinterested with that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to talk about anything like that, Michelle. He just wants to play video games with someone. But here's the thing, Michelle. He told me on the live stream if I wanted to come over, I could come over and hang out. But he said I had to bring a girl, so I'm thinking about just bringing you. That would be fucking awesome.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
What's this, though?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That would be genius. For real. Absolutely genius.
We're taking a trip to Manhattan, Michelle, very soon. I just got to make sure Martin's down for it.
So how do you think this... I didn't ask you this question. I never asked Brian Cayley. I didn't ask you. How do you think the sound sounds better now?
I knew you were going to ask that. I fucking knew you were going to ask that. You sound fine, Michelle. You sound perfect.
Okay. As good as the old 2009 Mac Pro, I hope.
Yep, you sound like you're back in 2009.
Right. I wish, or 2009, it wasn't even live in 2009, but I mean on the old computer. Yeah, our tree's pretty small, but it's about the right size for a single person. There it is. I gotta go get Rusty inside. He's outside.
Michelle, what kind of questions would you ask Martin Shkreli? Very
I don't
awesome.
know. I don't know what his interests are. You said video games.
Yeah, so you would, if you were to interview Martin Shkreli, it would be about video
I guess
games.
I would ask him if he knows a person who plays World of Warcraft. I'd probably ask him what he would like to see in the game that he feels is sorely missing.
All right, so this is, I'm telling you right now, this guy would do it, Michelle. He's like anti anyone talking about the past. He doesn't care anymore. He's like, he's like, I'm not doing interviews. He goes, People Magazine contacted him, all this shit. He said, fuck you. He goes, he wants to do a real interview. So I think you can do it, Michelle. I'm telling you.
Michelle, you should do a tarot reading for him there.
You know how bad that would piss off like everybody? If everybody's screaming for an interview with this guy, and he's like, yeah, I'm going to do one with MicheleMarieDalene. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that's my tree, yes. That's tree is completely USB powered. That is not even using any 120 volt lighting on it at all. Entirely running.
Oh, Michelle, somebody offered me $500 for the MicheleMarieDalene painting, so I'm going to give it to them. You're not going to get it. I just want to let you know.
I'm not doing tarot card readings of death right now. Yeah, so the point is that we had the music show, and it was so. It was kind of slow. We played that record that I hate with a passion. The Moog switched on Santa and Moog playing festive Christmas songs. Seriously, I never heard half of those songs, and they made my anxiety just go off the wall. It was too much ADHD feed. Big time. Santa Claus will come and give you gifts.
Yes, he will. What kind of gifts would you want Satan to give you? If you were to be in the room with the devil at this moment in time, at this very second,
remember I channeled the devil a few years ago. And I know,
and that's how you got wrapped up with that Loomy fucking character. But if the devil was with you,
at the time, yeah, she already existed with me at the time.
Well, I know, but then it just was the perfect whatever they call it, possession. But if you were with Satan right now, what gift would you ask him for tonight?
I'd ask him to repent and go back to God. That's what I'd like to see him do.
Well, no, a gift for you. There would be something for him to have to, but
I gotta let Rusty in shortly, so I don't know how long we'll be on before the
devil comes here and gets you.
The Cat League of Decency. Godzilla League of Decency. He likes to knock me off.
Well, it's a very indecent cat, if you ask me. I've never seen an animal try to give itself a colonoscopy that many times.
Michelle, your cat.
What?
Your cat's not as good or nice as you think. I'm serious, Michelle.
He's a nice cat. He's temperamental. He's a Taurus. What do you want? They can be temperamental. And
he's made you bleed. He's made you bleed more times than Ed has.
What's that?
You kicked Ed out of your apartment.
Yeah, well, the difference is Ed basically treated me badly, and the cat doesn't treat me like that.
He cuts you all the time.
I'm speaking from experience.
Well, speaking of kicking child molesters out of your house, is that pedo still living in the boiler room or wherever that was at the apartment?
I don't know if the guy's still in the basement or not. I heard he might be.
Can you go down there and check right now?
Brian,
I can't.
I was there.
I don't have a key to the door. And then besides that, I'm not going
to... Whatever Jimmy was telling you, Michelle, I'm going to tell you something right now. Last time I was there, they had an extension cord going down there for him. They had that door was wide open. Michelle, I think Jimmy's basically getting free.
You do realize that there already are outlets in the basement in the first place. So why would he need an extension cord?
Oh, no, enough outlets. And he's too stupid to get a splitter or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary is creepy. I agree with that.
Is that the name of that guy?
That's the name of the guy, yes, Gary.
And he was on the registered sex offender list of some
According to some people, he
criminal
is, yeah.
record.
Yeah, according to what I've heard, yes.
That's insane.
Yeah, but Jimmy doesn't exactly look for the best ones. They don't send the best ones. They send criminals, rapists, and everything else, and Jimmy's an idiot, and he hires them all the time.
Oh, Jimmy's not an idiot. I mean, he knows what he's doing. He's taking advantage of people, but he's an asshole, but I don't think he's an idiot.
No, Jimmy's just an idiot. He doesn't have any common sense in him at all. For an Aries, he's one stupid Aries.
But that's kind of how all Estonians are, is my understanding of it. They're all kind of trash. They're like the Turks almost.
He's not Estonian. He's Macedonian.
Macedonian, Estonia, same region. Isn't that
Bulgaria,
Belarus
where
nearby
people
too?
peace is from. Some people in Macedonia consider themselves Bulgarians because they used to be one place at one time.
Slovakian. I mean, they're all of that Eastern Bloc is about the same in all honesty.
Well, they're a little bit behind the Western side of Europe, but a little bit. The way they treat the gypsies, they're way below the Western part. They should leave the gypsies.
I mean, the problem is that they're all gypsies themselves, I feel like they're like the people that go to the park and drink wine out in the day, you know?
Oh, I don't know. The Roma actually in many cases are better than a lot of the mainline Macedonians. At least the ones I've seen so far. But it's the Bulgarians and the Hungarians that treat the Roma the worst for some reason.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I feel like that whole region is nothing but people like that. People that have to do a ritual when they're starting their vehicle. Like, it's never just put the key in, turn it. It's this whole thing. The hood has to be popped. You got to time it with the drum pattern.
What's this? Dab says, when he molests Rusty, should you see Jimmy? You see,
that's a good question, Deb.
I don't think he's interested in bestiality, guys. Thank God.
Well, we can't know that because Rusty is a little boy cat, isn't he? This guy could get turned on to troons and tunes and end up being a furry that's after Rusty's starfish.
Right now, there's another male cat in the building he likes. They're talking about the cat likes. Rusty likes this cat. They're friends. They hang out together. They're both boy cats. There are girl cats too, but they never go outside their apartments. So I only guess that Rusty and the other boy cat are kind of frustrated because they really, really want to get some tail. But
let me tell you about. Here's a Kyle update. Right, so I didn't tell anyone about this. Fuck. So I'm over Michelle's apartment, and we're coming up the back, the front entrance. Normally we come up the back, so we had to pass Kyle's apartment, and she showed me which one's Kyle's apartment. Kyle's like a tech savvy, like, broke dude. He's got all these cameras outside of his fucking his door. He's got a Ring doorbell. He's got like an electric lock on his door.
Yeah, he has a ring the doorbell. Yeah, I see too many other cameras though. But
how do you think he managed all the roaches with that sort of electrical signal? Because my understanding that those little buggers, they like the EMF fields.
Maybe he's DDoSing her. Maybe it's him, Michelle. If anyone in that building is doing that, it's definitely him.
Why, you think he's the Pied Piper of cockroaches?
No, that's that Puerto Rican family. Remember?
We don't have a Puerto Rican guy in here.
No, but you said the Puerto Ricans brought the roaches.
Oh, the Dominicans.
That's it, the Dominicans. There we go.
We also had some Haitians, too.
Oh, those are the worst, aren't they, Michelle? They come chock full of bugs.
Yeah, Haiti's is a failed country while they say Dominican Republic is successful. I wonder what happened. Why Haiti can't have a good government and Port-au-Prince, but the
I can
Dominicans
tell
have a
you the
good.
answer right now. It's called Hillary Clinton. That's the reason why Haiti is not able to recover since that earthquake.
Right. Just be glad that
Michelle,
she never
what about
became president of
the
the
white
United
supremacist family
States.
that lived below you that you never talked about? This is another fascinating thing about her living, her domicile, is that there is like a legit, no joke, like neo-Nazi family that lives in that apartment. They're nice people, but like everyone, dude, when I show up there, they're always like hail Hitlering me
Are
and
you
stuff like that.
I haven't
swear to
seen
God.
that. I haven't seen that.
And they're
And I don't
doing
want to
it
mess with these people.
unironically. Oh my god!
I swear to God, I don't want to mess with these people. The first time I met them, I had a shirt on, right? And the guy was like, "Oh, dude, I love that. That's awesome." I was talking to him. I was showing my artwork. The guy was cool, but I noticed that like all of them had like kind of like prison tats. They all kind of looked the same. They had shaved heads, whatever. So the next time I went there, I came there and they did the Hail Hitler thing to me. I went back there again, more Hail Hitler. And then there were all these racist pamphlets being dropped over throughout Winstead for this like white supremacist group, and I think that they lived there. I'm telling you, never in my life has anyone ever done that to me.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
I don't know. It's
There are so many characters there. I mean,
right
what
now.
happens
There's
if
been
you-
a hate supremacist group running around Winston, putting up posters as noodles. Read one of the news clippings. They still don't know who's doing it.
I'm
they're
sure it's
still
them,
doing
Michelle.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's them.
It's just really weird, you know.
They're nice people, but it's just, again, that this Hail Hitler stuff is like out of control.
I think it's fucking ridiculous.
Listen to me, people. Hitler is dead.
Yeah, I know, but Michelle, it's
He
like
died of old age in Argentina, though.
Yeah, well, he's dead, so why are they still bringing up Hitler after all these years? He's gone.
Because he's fucking cool.
He's not cool. He's a creep.
Oh,
Right,
come on.
Betty,
You didn't
better
like
than
any
Joe
of his artwork? That is true, too, yes. He did a better job at his job than Joe Biden is doing at his.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, the difference was that when Hitler got in power was after the Weimar Republic crashed.
He fed people too, Michelle. Joe Biden doesn't feed people. Hitler was definitely a little bit better than Joe Biden.
Yeah, if I know Hitler, he feeds them to the sharks in his aquarium. But wait, Joe Biden's kind of doing the same thing. Notice how he keeps destroying the American economy.
So what are your predictions on next year? Since it's coming up of a new year, what are your predictions for? Do you think that it's going to be a year of turmoil, a year of growth?
I think, and I'm not going to get too much in this because Google / YouTube hates when I say this, but I am going to say it quickly. I do believe a Republican is going to become president. I think it's a toss-up between Donald Trump and Nikki Haley.
It's all the same.
It's interesting, Michelle, you bring up Google. Google has a major payout in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. You hear about this?
No.
Millions and millions of dollars they owe Android users.
Oh, yes, the settlement. Right, go on.
Yeah, from 2000, if you owned an Android from 2016 to 2022 or 23,
right.
Could be getting a settlement if you live in New Jersey or Pennsylvania. They just released how much they have to pay people in Pennsylvania. I think it's like $64 million. It was something through the Google Pay or Play thing that they were doing. They fucked everyone over.
Okay. I thought that was a nationwide settlement, but I guess not.
Well, yeah, but it's already starting, and they just released the amount of money that they owe the residents of Pennsylvania. And it's something like $64 million. They haven't released it.
That's retarded. Didn't they? They said that Alex, what's his name? Jones, he owed $1 billion, but they only owe $64 million.
Yeah. How
does that work?
Because people don't hate these people yet. They will, and eventually they'll.
That's fucking so pointless. That's so pointless. Because at that point you might as well say a gajillion. It's fucking a bazillion. I don't. What's above large a Googleplex? Say a Googleplex is what
they want to bankrupt people. They bankrupt Giuliani. They want to bankrupt. They bankrupt Alex Jones. They're not going to bankrupt Google because Google is a major player, an influencer. They can use Google. They're not going to use Alex Jones, and they're not going to use Google.
And right now, the Google's also in trouble with the Department of Justice for antitrust violations as well.
Department of Justice. You guys have that? With this shit going on, you have a Department of Justice?
Yeah, it's all corrupt.
Federal Trade Commission as well. So I think YouTube is going to be broken up into baby Googles, just like the phone company was.
Michelle, what do you think about Colorado basically telling Trump that he can't be on the ballot?
Oh yeah, I seen that. How is it that you guys don't consider this a dictatorship yet?
Right now, so it is.
That's crazy.
Right? I've been saying Banana Republic for months and months now. All right. So now Florida and certain other states are saying that they're not going to allow Joe Biden on the ballot. So this is a total separation.
This is fucking dumb.
Fucked up. Yeah.
So much foreplay going on. Just fucking fight each other. Get it over with.
Right.
I think that's kind of fair. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You don't want Trump on your ballot? Fine. We're not going to let Biden on our ballot.
Yeah, but isn't this how a civil war starts or something?
Absolutely.
Well, I don't know that was how a civil war starts, but I'm going to tell you what. First of all,
you're going to have states and province.
Under the 13th Amendment of the United States Constitution.
You're going to have them. You're going to have some of those places are going to say, "Well, we recognize this presidential person, but not this." It's like they're separate countries now.
Exactly, because the 13th Amendment allows anything within the state to remain within the state, as long as it doesn't cross state lines. That's why some states have marijuana legalization rules and other states don't. Because each state makes its own rules for within its own state. This is talking
about like who can, be picked by the people. It's kind of a little bit different than, grass.
It's unconstitutional, and again, they're picking and choosing who they want to bankrupt, who they want to put in jail, whatever. All these politicians, Michelle, that have done the same fucking thing.
Here's something that's scary. If the Georgia lawsuit against Trump had passed, and he lost that, he would be a president with a jail cell as his Oval Office if he won. And the reason is that he can't pardon himself from Georgia because that's a state prison system. That's something to think about.
No, but he could probably appeal it. And my understanding is that whole debacle hinges on a phone call that I had and was made public. And I was like, where's the...
By the way,
where's the damning statements?
The special prosecutor in charge of this event that tried to tell the Supreme Court to hurry up, it has been determined that was his name, Smith. Smith was never appropriately appointed as a special prosecutor, meaning that he has no power, then he has to shut his pie hole.
Michelle, if Hitler came to you and said that he wanted to make you his second in command, he wanted to make you his top guy.
I'm not interested
right below him.
I'm not interested in Hitler.
Hitler would come to you and say he wants to make you the second in command. I'm sorry,
but as I said, I'm not interested.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
Gun to the back of the head, you wouldn't do it.
No, definitely not. I'll tell you why.
All right.
Why do you think Kamala Harris got second vice president? You got it. She didn't have much of a choice. Biden offered her a deal like the devil makes deals. And I think she regretted that she signed on the dotted line with her precious blood.
Michelle, do you regret signing on the dotted line to receive Looney's entity into your soul, basically?
No, I don't have any problem with Lumi. Me and Michelle are married anyway. The point is, there's nothing wrong with that. You're asking us about something that Michelle is totally dead set against. Because this man was a monster. I mean, maybe in some ways when he early got in, people may have thought he was going to save Germany. But look at the damage he did to all the people in Germany, resulting in Germany being split. The city of Berlin got split in half. Again, Germany got split into East and West. All because of this asshole. So why would anyone want to be worshipping him out? This man, he's an idiot.
So, Michelle, okay, let's say this. Let's say instantaneously you are replaced as Hitler. And you're not Hitler. I'm not saying that, but like he's removed as a leader and you're made as the leader. How do you clean up this mess? Like, let's say that the world's news agencies or whatever, they're coming to you and they want a press release right now.
Well, first of all, mainstream media is quickly seeing their demise as people know that they're being politically motivated into doing what they're doing, and people are chopping them like a hot tomato. They don't want to deal with them. Just like mainstream cable television channels are quickly losing their subscriber base. Because
this is what you would tell people to avoid like Nuremberg trial stuff. You would tell them about that. I don't know, Michelle. That'll probably get your neck stretched out. You got to come up with something better than that. I don't know much about the
Nuremberg trials to say anything good way or the other.
Well,
but
okay.
I'm
let's say I'm a Polish news reporter, and I come to you. What's the deal with all these concentration camps? And then I hold the microphone up to you. What would you say? Like, if you're trying to, like, right the wrong of something that you didn't do, but you like quantum leaped into it, what would you say?
Let me just say this much. Okay, I don't know what happened in Poland or anything at the time when Hitler, but let me just tell you right now, as far as what's going on right now in this country's so divided that they can't even decide which way they're supposed to plug in a plug, if you think about it.
What do you mean by that?
Because notice in some states the outlets are upside down and the other ones are right side up.
I have no idea what you're talking about. A receptacle fucking joke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Michelle, you should write that one down. Save it.
This thing is just kind of weird. But the thing is that for Christmas, I don't really know what we're going to do for Christmas. I mean, originally I had plans to do a certain show in a certain way, and it's kind of interesting because the show ended up being completely different. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel Christmas-like.
Oh, that's just because Ed's not there threatening you. I can threaten you some.
No, it's not that.
Michelle, if you don't shut this show down, I'm gonna come in there and start ripping the wires out of the wall.
That was the best.
Well, when Risty comes in, he kind of tends to do that sometimes. Not because he's trying to be mean, but because he likes to sit on the computer and sometimes he forgets. And he accidentally unplugs things by mistake with his big fat body laying on top of the power cords.
Could you pee in a cup and just sort of swap it around just to get a little bit more of the immersion of Ed being there for this? Let's do a little method acting.
No, thank you. I don't want any of that. But either way. So tomorrow morning is Christmas Day. And we have our regular morning show at, we might as well do it, 10 a.m. No reason not to. How about that, guys?
Oh, yeah!
So when you guys get up to open your Christmas presents, of course, I'll be there on your computer. Probably half asleep, or maybe I'll be fully awake. I don't know yet.
Michelle, I have a question for you. What do you think happened with that Building 7?
Of the World Trade Center?
Yes.
I don't know. I know there was not just 2 buildings that went down, but there was another one I think that did too.
It was completely undamaged.
Oh, right. That was one of the ones that wasn't damaged. Well, 7 is a lucky number, right? So maybe that's why. Because 7's a lucky number.
How much cheese pizza do you think they had in there?
What? How much cheese, Pete? I had no idea.
I mean, there's obviously a reason that they wanted to get rid of it.
Well, maybe there was concern about the structural integrity of it. I don't know.
So that's why they blew it up, I mean, and made it look like it was a catastrophic failure.
Either that or maybe Building 7 was in the way of their planned do-over.
Oh, of the world trades?
Yeah.
World economy?
Yeah. Well, anyway, as far as the economy goes, let's see what I think is going to happen with 2024. I think there's going to be a major shakeup in the U.S. and world economy that is going to result in a lot of wailing and gnashing of teeth. That even though Donald Trump tries to fix it if he gets in there, the monster is already grown too big. The canary is already dead in the coal mine.
So then what do you suggest we do? Just kill ourselves? I mean, that's kind of a very bleak pussy
in the case of the United States, we need to have a constitutional Congress and come up with a new government that is smaller and more regional instead of this big monster we have, which is as big as the European Union, and we all know how that's going. It's time for America. It's time for America to do their own equivalent of Brexit.
So you guys are going to leave Great Britain finally and formally.
No, more like a United States, like a FedSIC or something. I believe the federal U.S. government.
So you're going to become dissociated. I see.
Sort of. Basically, we would rather probably become our own country.
What would you call yourself?
Until we can have a constitutional Congress and come up with a better government to replace this thing that has become too big to allow it to continue. Let me ask you
this. Before you begin the next question I was going to ask. What are you going to do when the federal government says, no, you're not allowed? We won't allow you. Then what?
I don't know. They're not allowed me to what?
I mean, you don't have to Fed post, but I'm just curious.
First of all, you already got the government trying to say that they want to cancel all internal combustion engines, and they're telling insurance companies to no longer insure gasoline cars, to force people to buy electric ones. You know what I think is going to happen? People are going to say, too bad. If I can't have insurance for my gas guzzler, I'm driving anyway.
I think that's completely unrealistic from ever happening.
No one's censoring you.
There's no way that the U.S. power circuit can support that kind of thing. That's like something from fucking StarCraft you need. Like, you need to be playing on the Protoss or something to have that sort of infrastructure.
I don't know. We don't have the infrastructure to charge all those cars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It light all your lines on fire.
And the thing is right now is that they're not even talking about building more fossil fuel plants to charge these cars or nuclear power plants. In fact, the United States is not building enough nuclear power plants to keep up with the ones that are shutting down because of old age. If you really want to get electric cars in everybody's hands by 2035, you better step on the electric accelerator and get more power plants built to keep those cars charged. 10-4?
Oh, yeah!
You bet.
So that's what you think the solution should be, is like nuclear electricity?
What's that?
I said, you think that the solution for the electric cars is nuclear?
I think hydroelectric is a lot better than nuclear, but you know what? No one ever listens to me anyway. So, after all,
I mean,
the West Coast keeps
not every place can do hydro
every
though.
time they tear up a hydroelectric power plant. And then they wonder why Washington State, Oregon, and California is going in the black. You guys shut down all your cheap power. What do you expect?
Are they having load shedding there?
What's that?
Like where they have like
they're doing
brownouts?
Load shedding and... Oh yeah. They're shedding lots of your load called your money. They're taking lots of your money away. Some more electricity, please. Yeah, I need more. I'm not done getting paid. Pay me more. Pay me more. Pay me more. Pay me more. Pay me more.
When you take Michelle to Martin's
I'm
house,
broke already. Too bad. Pay me more.
Cartoon soundboard
Jesus
with
Christ, you didn't win.
Michelle, top 5 companies in the United States or in the world? Top 5.
What's that?
Do you know what the top 5 companies are in the world?
Well, obviously IBM is still pretty top. Google certainly one of the top ones. Of course, BlackRock.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. White Owl.
It's Apple, Michelle.
Apple is certainly one of the other ones, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's 4.
Why?
What's the 5th one?
Well, this is how ridiculous it is. I mean, when you look at stuff like this, Michelle, when you look at the top companies, the top earning companies, the biggest, the most powerful companies, Apple is it. It's not Tesla. All right. It has. This is where the future is going. It's going in that direction. And I don't think they want you leaving your house. I think the future is going to be you never leaving your house.
Oh yeah, that's what that one guy said. The Bond villain. What's his name? Klaus Schwab.
You don't tell him. That's the only thing that makes sense. Because what is Apple going to provide?
A future city initiative, something like that. They want you living in pods, like out of the Matrix directly.
Yeah. I mean, what is Apple going to provide you?
I do know that there was plans to make a future
real
city.
question. Now, let's say that you have a parallel situation. This is make believe. It's in Minecraft with these sort of characters floating around. What's stopping a pipe bomb from ripping their legs off and ending their life?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like one that's chock full of nails and bolts and cubes.
Oh yeah, one of those.
That sounds like a mechanism.
Like Mal and Pant behind it.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It sounds like when you were having battle against a Mechnodome. Oh, yeah. By the way, one of my favorite quotes from World of Warcraft.
Hello. What brings you to Winter Spring? These cold and vast lands may seem dismal, but this is a place of many secrets.
Ain't that true?
Thank you, Tiger Kitty. Thank you.
That does sound like it.
Yes, I know, Bianca, and that's what I'm saying. You tear up all those nuclear power plants in Oregon, and the entire West Coast is going to be sitting in the fucking dark.
Oh, yeah!
That ain't the solution to the problem.
They kind of are anyways, isn't it? The whole world sort of that way, more or less. I mean, to a degree, at least with the mind's eye.
Well, the problem is we seem to make love to our outlets, in a way, because everything we make now has got electricity in its energy, in its soul. What are having to hand-powered devices? You know, after all, not everything has to be electricity
hand-powered devices. Please explain.
Well, Michelle, there's so many other things to do. Nobody
well,
wants
we
to
used
sit
to
there
have we
and
used to
fucking
have
drill a hole into a piece of wood for like 3 hours.
We used to have flashlights that I used to squeeze to run a generator. You should get the light running. There's one power device that you actually squeeze the trigger and it runs a dynamo. And then you have wind-up radios and things like that. It doesn't have to be powered from the mains all the time, people.
Do you think that you could have like a PC like that?
Yeah.
Sure, if you got a big enough solar panel outside.
Or what about a refrigerator? Because those barely consume any electricity.
Let's put it this way. Joe Biden and the World Economic Forum want to ban your electric refrigerators already. So I guess they want us
So
to
they're
go
gonna be
back to
propane
ice.
then, or what? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. What are they going to replace it with, Michelle? You know, how are you going to keep your food fresh?
Simple. You'll be buying it more every day. That's why.
Okay, well, how are they going to keep it fresh? This is diminishing return. If nobody has a refrigerator, like, how do you not keep your food from going rotten? Half the U.S. is going to die in the next 5 years, probably from some stupid.
I'm not sure
Diarrhea,
what Biden was
dysentery.
saying.
Yeah, just insanity. People picking up trash
I
and
don't
eating
know
it.
why
I
Biden.
understand.
I don't know. I don't have the answer to this, but I'll tell you what, Mr. Biden, if you want everyone to start using ice boxes, you better start giving more business loans to build more ice houses so they'll have more ice to cool the food.
Well, Michelle, you need to take some responsibility on that too. You are the North American snow queen.
Yeah, I haven't seen any snow. Any snow, Michelle.
We haven't seen snow, but it's coming this way. There's a cold front coming in from the west. It's going to be here after Christmas, though. But unfortunately, the snow is got to get cold enough. For right now, we don't even have any rain in the immediate forecast for the East Coast right now. At least not us. The stupid rain just doesn't want to turn into snow. In fact, we don't even have any rain coming either. Which is
Can't you
frustrating
change it, though? I mean, you had the power to cool that pizza. You know, like, it went down 2 degrees in 5 minutes. You know, I've seen the video myself. That's some powerful stuff. And if you can do something like that, surely you can do something, you know, beyond like cloud seeding or whatever with aluminum or silver.
Yeah. You got powers. Yeah, but apparently somebody out there keeps trying to screw me over with those powers too. Because the
maybe it is the cloud seeding that's fucking you up.
You just wait. We'll get that snow in here.
I think I know what it is. I think Suplex City Blogs has taken her powers again.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Well, anyway, guys.
Michelle, has Mother Asthma talked to you about Suplex City Blogs being in control this winter?
He's not in control.
He was a few. What was that? 3 or 4 years ago.
I think there's a sorcerer in the World Economic Forum that's trying to push the climate change thing, and he's actually been fighting against me and the other winter sorceresses.
That makes perfect sense then, because Suplex City Blogs, he's in BlackRock Financial. He goes to that forum you're talking about.
What a dick.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in BlackRock.
Suplex City Blogs is like one of the top guys at that place. Big time.
I tried, but I can't remember my password, says Bianca. I had a wind-up radio for camping. And as a Tech Mode show, there was a crankable cassette player you could use, too. That actually plays cassette tapes. It's like a shoebox cassette recorder. But it's got a crank on the top. You can crank it, and when you crank it, it plays the tapes for you. Think about it like an old-style organ grinder. So when it play your AC/DC tape, you got to keep cranking it like crazy to keep your tape playing. It's kind of cool. I said, I kind of want one. I said, just for the fact that it's one of those cool factors.
Yeah, it's like you jerk me off or I'm not going to work.
Yeah. So...
Did you sit there listening to sweet music late in the night, really going at it with this thing?
Well, if you like cassettes and there's no mains power, and the only thing stopping you is being able to rising up your fingers to crank the things that your cassette tape plays.
Because they're so sticky and everything from all the stuff. So, like, what kind of music would you listen to with this box?
Me? I don't know. If I had any cassette tapes, I don't. Probably listen to some Gloria Estefan and Miami Sound Machine, because I kind of like that music. It's festive. I like festive music. That's what I think. Like this
Weren't- weren't-
Christmas music was kind of lame because it wasn't very
Weren't the
festive
original
at all.
record players like crank?
I think so. Yeah, the phonograph.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I'll tell you what. I gotta go let the cat in, and Brian K. I appreciate you being on here.
Oh wait, you're cutting the stream?
That's it?
Hold on, nothing's even been broke yet. Go let Rusty in. Keep it going. There's no need to.
Oh, if I let Rusty in, he'll knock us offline. So.
Oh, tell him
it's
to.
better for me to go ahead quietly, sign up
Oh, just
properly
go get
than
him.
have
He'll
the
be
cat
roach
knock us
hunting.
offline.
He'll be roach hunting. You can just go get him, and he'll be looking for bugs, and then
So you can really get killed for about another 15 minutes. There's not much going on. Exactly.
Oh, there's tons of stuff going on. You have to plan what you're going to do with this Martin Shkreli. He's a billionaire, you know.
I don't know, Gizzy. There's no one else here, and you're not even here to see if we have the echo problem anymore because you're not up on the panel. And,
there's no echo problem.
We upgraded all the audio gear so you wouldn't get the echo anymore, and you didn't even come up to take a listen.
I think you should just go let Rusty in. Maybe go get a little bit of wine, pretend you're a gypsy yourself and you're in a nice park, and see wherever it goes. And prepare for this interview because I think that you could springboard from something like that.
No, Chris is not here. She's at home with her family. I don't know if she's asleep or if she's, what they're doing right now, but it is past her normal time when she usually goes to bed. So she might already be asleep right now. And, okay, it's, the link is EJT. So, after all, that's why I had the panel so public one up so people can come up on the show. Link is being announced right now.
Yeah, Michelle, go drink. Go have a drink right now.
I do,
but Christ the Savior has been born.
Okay, get you wants to come up on the panel. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you doing? How's that sound for you?
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. It sounds amazing.
Yeah,
perfect, right?
Because we got rid of all the USB stuff. We're only using one USB encoder. That's it. That's the one that's the input and the output. So.
Good girl. This is, oh my God.
I did a review on it yesterday. The review on the UCA 222.
Okay. I don't, I watch a lot of your VODs, but when they're about things that I don't understand, I normally don't watch them, I'll be honest. But I do open them and like them.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can hear the sound is better at least.
Wait, are we opening a bottle of wine? Is that what Seasons is telling us? I have a bottle of wine to open. I mean, it's Christmas Eve. Neither you nor I have to get up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, wine.
Go.
Well, I'm sorry that the Silvermoon radio ended a little early. It was just that kind of music is great if you got a party of people drinking and having fun.
Yeah, it was getting to me too, Michelle. It was getting to me.
Even the Mannheim Steamroller didn't even really.
Wine there, you glug.
Let's get our drink on, Michelle. Come on, let's have a little party.
Well,
let's have fun. I saw you were a little down.
My biggest problem is what do I consider a party is probably what most people consider to be nothing more than a funeral service. Unfortunately,
this is a funeral service.
Just FYI, I've been to some banging funerals.
Yes, stop nagging about the wine bag. I know about the wine. I got wine. I have that. Yeah, I was going to have some wine, actually. Just give me a minute here, okay? I got to get together a cup. I don't really think it's a good idea to put wine in stainless steel because, first of all, I don't know if it would damage the stainless steel. So
probably not. It's stainless steel, Michelle. And it's fucking wine. It's not.
I drink red wine out of stainless steel all the time, Michelle. It will not stain it. Right, it takes a whole lot to stain stainless steel. A whole lot. And red wine won't do it.
Crystal, tell you guys, thanks for the donations. Yes, I know she said thank you to Noodles, and he was mad because he didn't say happy thanks. Thank you to the whole group all at one as a video.
No. I'm not mad, Michelle. I'm not mad. What I'm saying is that
it's disrespectful. It's not nice. It's out of line. Dave shouldn't have done it in the first place. And I'll be real honest. I catch him doing this shit again. I don't know. It's too much. This is too fucking much. I've kept my mouth shut. God damn it. That's why I wasn't going to come up here, Dave. You know how I feel about this.
But wait, for Krista?
So
Yes.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is one thing that I maybe left out. And the reason why I left it out is because when people donate, I do not talk about it because I don't want them getting harassed. People were giving me the donations in the name of Krista.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
So wait a minute. You pissed off at Krista?
I'm not pissed off at her. I'm pissed off that 6 a.m. Christmas Eve morning, we hear, I have no food, no way to have anything to eat on Christmas. Oh, well, no big deal. Go ask Michelle for some money on her card. I'm sure she'll let you borrow, $10, $20, whatever it takes, right? And she said, no, Michelle has no food and no money.
No, I don't.
Like,
that's not the truth. I do have food. And I do have money, and I don't have food stamps because I used them up. But I knew that was going to happen, so I planned accordingly. Yeah. So why was Krista saying that I didn't have food? I said to Krista, I said, Krista, I have food. My mom also gave me some food that I'm going to give to you, some of it, so you can at least make a pasta dinner.
What?
And she didn't
tell us that.
She didn't even come by and pick it up.
Well, of course not, because she got a big old donation that Noodles sent her. Because then Noodles felt guilty, had to get out of bed, and did a 4+ hour stream on Krista's behalf. Krista never once came up and asked for anything or said thank you to the chat. Nothing. I'm baffled by that.
But it might be because she feels so low about herself, though.
Really? Really? Is that why? Really? Because you know what? If I'm low enough to ask,
I'll tell you what. Let me go get.
No, I'm not.
I am gonna go get some wine. I'll be right back, guys. Hold on a minute, and I'll let the cat in too. So if he knocks us offline, then you know what? Okay, just give me a minute.
Oh, Seasons, don't even get me fucking started. He works as a volunteer firefighter, but I made the fatal mistake with someone else today and looked up all the actual resources that are just in Winstead, for fuck's sake. I'm not even talking about the areas close to them. So, yeah, there's no excuse for anyone being without food. Trust me. I mean, they have fucking mobile food banks that will come and deliver the shit to you.
You know what's crazy? When I was going to the food bank.
Sorry, Seasons. It's wine time for me. Yes.
There were the food bank would actually come to your house.
Yeah, they do that there. Yeah, they do that there. Oh, now the actual food bank doesn't. Wow, that's
not the food bank. I'm sorry. The actual, we were getting it from a church, and the church, you would call them up and be like, "Hey, I can't get out there. Is there any way you could send someone here?" And they would do it.
Wow.
They're so fucking awesome.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that, and that's just it. There are 3 churches that we saw within a 5-mile radius that all offer tons of resources.
I mean, but could it be this? There's a lot of pilots that they still try and fly to their destination when they have an engine problem or something, and they end up dying. Instead of flying as far, and they're going to crash. And instead of flying as far into the crash, they try to fly to the destination and they die. And it's usually because they think, I have a handle on it. Do you think that could be maybe a reason, like in Krista's mind, she thinks she still has a handle on it and she doesn't have the insight to recognize that she needs help, formal help.
She might have been asking for help at the last possible moment. But
it's just the fact that it was Christmas Eve and it was in a space that I don't feel it should have happened in. Let's just put it that way. When you need money, you don't privately message people. You go online. If you're going to ask people for money, you go online yourself and do it. You don't I'm livid about this, so I need to quit talking about it.
Okay, but wait, before we stop talking about it, Krista made a video. She did go online. All right, she did tell people about it. The problem is that I remember when we pointed out in the Discord, people were saying, and I'm not going to say who, Krista, go live, help people. She didn't do it.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm not. I don't work for Krista.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard for me to see because, look, if you're going to go out there and pull heartstrings, you're in the same financial situation as both of them are, if not worse, because you don't get assistance. So it's gotten to the point now.
No, I didn't let Rusty in because I'm making a little tape copy of this, and I don't want to mess up that too. Anyway, the thing is so we get caught up here.
We're talking about Krista being a naughty girl for not saying thank you for her candies.
Oh,
Well, here's the thing: when people do this, all right, and the people that did donate, they got to hear it from me. That's not a good thing.
No, it's totally bullshit that she can't say thank you. That is ridiculous. It doesn't
or at least
cost her anything.
Up. Why couldn't she have just come up on the panel and said, "Hey, I'm getting ready to go to my mom's, but thank you all so much. If anyone can," and not to mention the fact she probably would have gotten more money.
Okay, right? First of all, what got her started at 6:30 in the morning saying she needs money? Or being short on food. She's going to her mom's for the Christmas dinner.
She said her mom would not give her food to cook for Christmas Day. I called.
So
I said,
was it? So then, it's probably a prideful thing. It's like she's going to have access to food, so she probably has to bring a dish to this thing and doesn't want to go without a dish being prepared. So she
doesn't have. She didn't have to bring a dish. She was at her mother's house. Christmas Day is just her and her kid and her husband.
So was it just an outright scam?
I don't think it was an outright scam. No, of course not. No, I mean, come on. We all know Krista, right? I mean,
I know that's what
there's a learning disability.
It sounds like what was she asking for?
From my mother in cash.
I mean, I know she also got some private donations through Discord, and she said she went to the dollar store and picked up some things. Apparently, Michelle told her that she could get some stuff for a spaghetti dinner. She didn't tell us that. I didn't know she was at her mom's. When we found out she was at her mom's, I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? No mother's going to let their
she
child
wanted to borrow some money I have from my mom. My mom gave me $200 in cash.
Your mom gave you $200
in cash.
That's excellent.
So, which
are you
means
serious?
that I mean, as long as I keep really 60
she doesn't. Please do not give her any. She's fine. She doesn't need any money. Noodles has sent her money. Please.
No. I know.
Right,
I'm just really shocked that Michelle's mom gave her cash.
Michelle, she said, keep your money because you're going to need it, which is true.
That's
but
very
I'm saying is that I offered help to help her out too. And she said that when she got home from her family, that she would have Ray come by to pick up the stuff that they packaged for her. They didn't come by and pick it up.
I'm sorry, but I'm just blown away that your mother gave you $200.
Well,
it went from her not talking to you and taking like a fake call that someone's beating you up.
Wait! She gave her money last year.
Yeah, she did.
Did she?
Yeah.
I had no idea on that. That's fantastic.
Yeah, guilt money goes far at Christmas.
She got to meet Rusty too. She said, "My God, that's a fat cat." I said, "Yeah, just like his caregiver, just big like me."
Oh God.
So
she said she asked me, but I didn't hear this at first, and then I realized what she asked me.
So her mother is probably so used to that, and she probably just says, "Okay, fuck it," So she probably tells Michelle all these like encouraging things. Michelle doesn't hear it, or she blocks it out, and then her mother's just like, "Fuck it." So she thinks she's having these bad interactions with her mom.
Oh yeah,
and that's the. I mean,
I believe that 100%.
I'm not blocking my mom out.
No, not intentionally, but it's probably your tisms causing you to do it.
Yeah.
Well, my mom and I did talk about the fact that she had skin cancer in her nose twice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she's fair skinned, so she burns really easily. And
she got it removed?
My mom's also had, cancers in reproductive organs too in the past. And my family basically is a cancer factory. I swear to God, it's true. Everybody in my family gets cancer some sort or another for some reason.
I wouldn't worry.
Which means I might potentially get something myself someday. So the thing is, There's a soap for that now. What, for cancer? Pay $60 for my hair, yeah, $60 for the hair, and then I take Chris to lunch. They give her money for gas almost every week.
Wait,
so
you give her money for gas?
Yeah, I give her money
How
for
much money
gas.
do you give her?
She takes me a lot of my
Michelle?
appointments, so I give her gas
Right,
money
how much
for
money
that.
do you give her? Do you give her like 100?
Just I want to get this. I want to give you some when I come up here.
Yeah, but do you give her like 100 or do you give her like 20? Like, you don't tell me exactly, but something around that, like $20 to $100.
So, because I want to give you some money too. We'll see what happens.
Between 10 to 20 noodles.
Yeah,
$60 for retouch and bleach, and then if I want to trim, that's going to cost another $20. But basically, I do that maybe once a month. I'll get my hair trimmed up.
Doesn't Chris have like a side hustle with like clothing or something like that?
No.
Does she wash people's clothes or?
I thought that she said that she had something
I think you must have a Sherry Heat and Love, which sells jewelry.
Oh, actually, you know what I think it was? Someone had opened up a fake business in Chris's name. They took out a loan or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, somebody actually got a loan in Chris's name.
Hey, Buffy. In my opinion, Buff,
like
for
about
what
a year
she has
ago.
done,
So.
yes.
You know what I told Krista?
Yes.
This is what I told Krista. You should call the same bank and demand a loan yourself.
Why? How could she pay a loan back if she can't even get groceries?
Yeah. Good question. See, I don't know what's going on with the grocery money and stuff because she made it sound like I had no groceries either, which is totally not true. Plus, I still have those foods that are long shelf life. Those complete dinners sitting in my cabinet, which are in cases that haven't even been opened yet from Billy. That way I can give her that stuff. It should still be good because it doesn't say it doesn't require refrigeration. I don't know how long it lasts. But the thing is it's never been opened. So it's free food. I mean, I wonder if she will take it. There's like a couple of stroganoffs and a couple other dinners in there.
I don't think she's hurting quite as bad as we may have thought. I think she'll be all right.
I think she'll be fine too, but I'm kind of just surprised that she said I had no food because that really kind of was incorrect. Guys, I already planned ahead. I already knew the end of the month was coming. It was Christmas, and I knew that I had to plan ahead. I bought what I could to make sure to tide us over until I get the food stamps on the 1st.
Yeah, I was just frustrated that she waited until Christmas Eve morning. That was my only problem with it.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
she should have already. She would have. I'm surprised that she didn't already know when she looked in her refrigerator a couple of days ago and said, "Oh dear, I don't have enough food right now to make much of a dinner." That's when she should have asked for a little help, not at the very last minute when everybody basically just got done buying Christmas presents, late Christmas presents for their family. I think that was asking a little bit too much.
Yeah.
So let's be honest though. She doesn't do this all the time. I mean, the reason why I'm kind of like nervous about talking because I did this recently. All right, I fucked up with my checking and all this stuff, and I made a purchase. I thought I was going to have the money at the end of the month. I messed up, and I had to go to my employer to get money for parking and stuff like that. I've done it.
Yeah, I know.
You know, if she was doing this all the time, maybe, but you know, if she did it like once, you know, I fucked up like that.
I don't know.
No, I get it. Like I said, I get it, and that is definitely, yeah.
I'm not going to say anything bad about Krista, except that was very bad timing. That was definitely bad timing.
It's not. Yeah, it just sucks. It sucks that it even happened. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad that she's going through it. Don't get me wrong. That's, I mean, talk about a shitty time. I think we could have done more, right? That's my thing.
Yes, 100%. I think that people would have been more satisfied giving her this money if she had just, even if she just put out another video and said, "Hey, listen, guys, thank you so much. My family's so happy. blah, blah, blah. There was nothing, Michelle.
Like, open up the fridge, say, look what I was able to buy, look at all these groceries, make people happy.
Just make a post. Just say thanks.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, just thanks with a period at the end of it.
I'm not going to do it for her. I'm not going to screenshot shit.
I know Crystal was very appreciative of the turntable I gave her. I bought her the same kind of turntables we have in the studio, and she was happy with that. Plus, I gave her a whole ton of records. She was so happy about that.
Oh, good. Well, it sounds like she's going to end up having a very good Christmas, and that's the most important thing.
She seemed to be very happy with the music. I mean, that's her and her
maybe,
husband.
Maybe her and Ray
they were having a great time listening to the records.
I don't doubt it, Lolly.
I kind of wish that I had Noodles came up here, but we didn't know that. If Noodles is going to come up here or not. It's the holidays.
And he's broke, and he's sick, and his mother's sick.
What's the elephant in the room, Bianca?
So Dorian? It's like a trifecta of nothing but misery for Noodles, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute. What's the elephant in the room?
So, maybe... I guess it's like when the song says, what are you doing for New Year's Eve?
I don't know, Dorian. What's the elephant in the room? I honestly don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't either.
I just don't think there's going to be more. If there's another problem like this, I don't think people are going to be so willing to jump in. If there's
no, it's like the little boy cried.
JoJo.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, beautiful JoJo.
Hi, JoJo. Welcome to the show. Merry Christmas to you.
Like when everybody helped Grizz out, they helped him out. I think it was like $2,000.
By the way, let me show you guys something before I forget.
I did follow-up videos.
If you will notice,
he showed everything.
I heard him apologizing.
If you will notice, we got my new flag up on the wall there.
Merry Christmas, Philly. Merry Christmas, everyone.
You can see my Union Jack right there on the wall there.
I can't wait to see your headband. I'm so excited to see that headband.
Next to me.
Where's this fucking tiara that they got you, Michelle?
That tiara should be worn all the time, in my opinion.
Big flag.
Probably be worn by Suplex City Blogs because he's a true North American snow queen.
And of course, here's my Christmas tree.
Do we have competition? Someone coming after your throne? Right, Buff? It's like the real deal.
Yeah,
dude, she is like amazing.
So this is a tree.
All of her cameras are like
this is set up here. You got this monitor over here. I'm touching.
It's just too exhausting.
This monitor I'm watching. The two turntables, so we play for the records on, are over here. And I hope we don't get copyright strike for just showing the turntable. Knowing you're right.
How the hell would you get a copyright?
Don't ask. Why ask? Why ask? Why ask?
What the fuck? Hold on, Michelle. How would you get a copyright strike for a fucking turntable?
You never know. Michelle. YouTube is so weird when they do all the weird stuff they do.
I still don't.
Michelle, you're showing our private cameras, and okay, well, he put his pants.
Thank you very much, Buff.
You're fine.
Actually, first I want to thank Gem for the actual tree.
All I asked for Christmas.
I bought the lights. The lights are all USB powered. They can be powered off a power bank. Right now, they're powered up for a mains adapter, but they only consume about maybe 7 to 10 watts tops, and it runs on 5 volts. That computer can even power my Christmas tree.
Michelle, this is the type of stuff you probably shouldn't talk about with Martin Shkreli. I'm going to be honest with you.
Martin Shkreli.
Power ratings and duty cycles and all that.
I know Martin. Wait, what about Martin Shkreli?
So Martin Shkreli's... Yeah.
What? Oh, bullshit. Okay, all right. Keep going. This ought to be good because he makes your troll... Okay, anyway, go ahead. I've known him for... Go ahead.
All right. So Martin's doing live streams, right?
Right. The gaming. Yeah.
So I'm over at Martin's, and they're talking about doing interviews.
I got wine right here, guys. I don't swig wine and drink it.
Fucking Time Magazine contacted me, fucking whatever. He goes, He goes, "There's nothing in it for me." He's like, "I'm not fucking doing it with this shit."
I haven't even opened up the bottle of rosé wine yet
person
from
that wants to
Noodles.
interview him. He's like, "I'm not going to do it." So I said, "What about MicheleMarieDalene?" And it would be a humongous fuck you to everybody. Time Magazine, all these late night talk shows. If he did it with MicheleMarieDalene.
Oh
That
my
would
god!
be interesting if Life ever decided to do a story on me. I wonder.
And he said if I want to come by his apartment, that I can.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! He's very personable. I mean, like you can. Yeah, he talks to people, and he's very very down to earth guy.
So check this out. He goes. You got to bring a girl. So I'm gonna bring Michelle. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay.
Oh my god! I want to see her get on Fish Tank or something. Like somebody's got to get a hold of this Jet Neptune.
Well, right now, guys, I don't have any champagne. This is just wine.
The Sam Hyde project.
Yeah. Could you imagine Michelle? Oh, Jesus Christ. No, Michelle could. Fucking, what's his name's going to be in that? No, Michelle could not handle that company.
Oh, she would be really good.
There are some degenerates in that shit right now, though.
It's just a bunch of whiny Zoomers, I think, on season 2.
Yeah.
So, the first thing is I didn't let Russ see him yet because we are recording this. So, knowing my rotten luck, knowing him, he'd probably sit on the computer.
Just let him in. Why
not let him in? What's the worst he does? He knocks you off, you log back in.
Yeah, I know. But then we end up with streaming being in 2 parts, and we all know we hate that, right? Yeah.
Oh, well, then I guess he's all right then.
Crazy
you walk him in another room.
So I don't know if you saw my my new flag that's next to me. The British flag that's over here. I'll show it to you again in case you didn't see it. There's my flag over there, right next to me. See?
Yeah.
That's the one that Tiger Kitty gave me.
And that beautiful tiara that I want to see you wearing tomorrow on Christmas Day. You better be wearing your tiara.
Why can't you put it on right now while you're
I
drinking?
I tear it up tomorrow, but I didn't think about it tonight because. Well, besides that, yes, it makes sense for a queen to honor the birth of a new king. Yes, it makes sense.
And not only that, but you need to honor, that you've been usurped by Suplex City blogs, perhaps, and that's why your powers are waning so heavily. I'm sorry, Michelle.
No, actually, it's not just me. It's just El Nino. It's just not working the way it normally does for this time of year.
Oh,
as Dirk Weather pointed out.
It to you. What was it? The Dominican.
But aren't there lots of places that don't even have snow yet? I mean, can't you at least make it snow?
Yeah, I mean, northern New England's got snow, but southern New England got zip.
How much snow is in New York City these days?
Zip.
I didn't think any.
Right, zip.
Throw them some snow. Give them a white Christmas, Michelle. It's the right thing to do.
Well, maybe there might be a white New Year's, but that'll be a good start anyway.
I would give
very inappropriate.
You could give them a white Christmas. Come on, after all the debacles last winter and the unfortunate mishaps that you had, I think that you should give New York City a white Christmas.
Yeah. But I also...
So you'll give him a white Christmas?
We'll try, but I don't think it's going to happen that soon.
Well, how much time do you have?
About an hour and a half.
Can you set up an incantation now and sort of summon this and do it on video so that...
All I know is that I've been trying to get the cold front is coming. The problem is the moisture's just not there for some reason.
Summon these storm clouds of snowflakes.
Unfortunately, there are lots of snowflakes. The problem is they're not the meteorological type.
What type are they? You cooled pizza with it. Hold on. If you can cool pizza with it, why can't you cool a cloud?
I don't think her stuff works that well anymore.
What are you talking about? She's a North American snow queen.
I still got my powers.
But she's old.
There's no snow. There's no snow. Who doesn't have snow?
Well,
there is snow. The problem is it's all in the middle of the United States right now and in the Rockies.
Michelle, maybe you have to hang up your crown.
No, it's not that. I'm sure if you think about it, I think I'm getting pretty good at figuring what's going on. The problem is we got to get the World Economic Forum. It's got a sorcerer out there.
Oh, you're going to snow on the World Economic Forum, huh? Yeah.
After all, they want to keep pushing climate change, right? So why not hire a sorcerer that's worse than WEF?
Stealing the country's money. That'll show them.
So make sure everybody doesn't get snow. I'm just playing with my fidget spinner over here.
You know what you should be doing? You should be getting whatever artifacts you need to summon these storm clouds so it storms on New York City.
Shit.
By the way, I'll show you something, Brian. Do you know what this was?
Brian, pay attention.
Do I know what this is? It's a caster wheel.
Yeah, it's a caster wheel. Those are the old ones on my chair. Notice you see this big cut. You see this big notch in it. That's why the chair couldn't roll very good. But it makes a hell of a fidget spinner, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, you can
put all new wheels on it, but
I
got the old wheel. All right, thank you very much, Sylvester Star. Thank you. We'll do our best. We'll do our best, guys. We'll try.
Michelle Dono.
Oh, damn.
Raking that money in.
Making weird money.
Membership.
It's crazy.
Michelle, you should uphold that. If this person's saying let it snow.
Snow here. I mean, here's someone in Canada without snow. Come on, Michelle. We need some snow tomorrow. You got all night to light your
all I know is that the snow. All I know is the snow
is. Go get the child molester from the boiler room and sacrifice him.
All I know is the snow is coming to the East Coast. It is the cold front is coming down from Canada.
Well, why can't you just make it snow?
So
There's
now,
no snow in Canada.
The cold weather and the moisture has to come up and kiss the cold front, and then we're gonna have nucleation. It's gonna give us the snow. Right now, that's the thing. Get away from the warm, bro, with the moisture to come in.
Make it moist up in this bitch. Come on, let's go. Let's get a snow ritual going.
Maybe if the weather watch some Pornhub, maybe they can finally get moist. Oh my god.
Oh, we don't need to have clouds up there fornicating like that. We just need to get them to, to snow.
Yeah.
So what sort of ritual would you do to have this happen? You said you need a moisture ceremony or something like that?
Well, right now, the problem is we got the cold front starting to come in from Canada, okay, which is starting to dominate, which is great. The problem is that we need moisture and some dust in the sky to start nucleation to make the actual snow. If we don't have the moisture... So
can you pray to Father Asthma? Can you pray to Father Asthma for moisture to come so that New York City will be...
Like pizza.
Oh, motherfucker.
Pizza. It's asthma.
Oh, it's not asthma?
I thought it was asthma. Like
asthma? Like what I have my puffers for? Asthma? Father Asthma.
ACNA.
Asthma.
Mother Asthma or Mother God.
Why do they have two different names like that? Why isn't it just, Mr. and Mrs. God?
Mr. and Mrs. God, how nice to see your names. You two are so cool that there's no one else who blame. Hope you having a nice Christmas, staying out of trouble.
She is Jasmine Star with one eye, Miss
Father
JoJo.
Father and Mother God, I truly do love you. Yeah. All right.
Michelle, do you think you would have been in Heaven's Gate back in the day?
Yes.
Because I've been watching a lot of those teaching videos by that Marshall Applewhite recently. And the whole time I was thinking, I bet Michelle would probably have succumbed to this man's horrible idea.
How you doing, Jasmine Star? Welcome to the show. How you doing today?
So fun to smoke. Oh my god, I love the smell of a good cigar. Never could get into smoking them. I've tried several times just because I think they're so fucking cool. I don't think there's anything sexier and more phallic than anyway. But but I still love the smell. Cigars.
Yeah, but guess what? Biden made them illegal now because of pollution.
What?
Christ, Biden
You
didn't
guys
make
don't even have
cigars.
cigars,
No,
refrigerated?
yes,
Someone
yes,
out to
Biden
roll
did
him
not
up in a
make
giant rug and smoke him for once.
I promise cigars are not illegal. I promise. I promise. Michelle is wrong. Michelle is wrong. I bought one.
no.
I bought one less than 12 hours ago as a
How do
gift.
you know that was real and it wasn't just a hallucination?
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck
You don't
off.
know, dude.
Fuck off.
I don't know, but the point is, this guy is Biden is way overstepping his bounds. He's saying you can't
Oh
cook
my
with
God.
gas.
Oh,
you can't
Michelle,
pass
give the guy
gas.
a chance.
No,
You
Biden
can't
hasn't had a
smoke
chance to
menthols. You
succeed
can't
yet.
smoke scented
Actually,
cigars.
Brian, you're not over here, but I can tell you, and I'm a Republican, by the way, for what it's worth. But I did switch for a little
Joe
while. I'm not gonna
Biden
lie.
is a fucking bully.
But our
Oh, I'm
economy is
joking.
in.
Biden's
I know you
good.
are. Our economy's in much better shape than it was. So Biden's not great at all by any stretch of the imagination. He's done nothing imaginable at all. But he has helped progress the economy a little bit. So, and that was all put in place by Trump. I get
Which
it.
market is this in that's been progressing?
Look at Christmas sales.
Nobody's been having gains anywhere
I agree.
globally
I
other than like
agree.
China.
But look at Christmas sales. Look at the
And
amount of
even
money
Chinese
spent
market.
versus last year versus this year on Christmas. Look at the dollars. I mean, the
but
dollars don't lie.
there's a lot of metrics that go into the consumer price.
And there are. You're right. You're absolutely right. Look, I'm not here to argue politics at all. I'm
Keep
not
one thing
Biden
in mind,
fan at
guys.
all. I'm just saying he's
When
not
Donald
the
Trump was
world.
president,
If the
Christmas
prices
were
go up on
much.
products every year, shouldn't that mean that Christmas sales always go up?
Oh yeah, by a certain percentage, sure, yeah. But
I find it very. This is what I find very strange. They always bring up around Thanksgiving, Christmas, these holidays. They release these job reports. Like, so for instance,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
on Halloween, think about how many more jobs there are selling these costumes, and then
and
they
people are hiring for Christmas, so
yeah, it's like seasonal work, and it's
Yeah.
not like a sustainable job.
It's a government information. It's a paper tiger, usually.
Oh, that is a good point. I just, look, I'm not a Biden fan at all. Come on, you can bash on him for a lot of shit, but he's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, he's just not.
No, he's no Hitler. He's no Kim Jong Un.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh,
he's
I
a
know.
puppet,
No,
clearly, I mean.
he's worthless. I mean, he and
Yeah.
his vice president are worthless. I mean, absolutely worthless.
Do you think he's
And I
worthless
voted
more
for
than
him.
Jeb
I'm
Bush, though?
embarrassed to say no, absolutely not. But I voted for him. I'm embarrassed to say. I switched
Really?
over.
A lot of people did, though.
Oh yeah, a
Why?
lot of people
Yeah.
did. A lot of people
How
did.
you
I'm telling
doing?
you, I have been a staunch Republican my whole life, and I switched over, and oh yeah, I
Just
did.
because of Trump?
No. There was a lot more to it. No, it wasn't just Trump, and it wasn't really.
People
Trump
have been
as
living
much as it
credit
was a lot of
cards
other things.
and beyond the means, and eventually it's get absolutely feel it for start 100%.
Oh,
would you
agreed.
Would
I
you go
agree.
for Trump now?
Yes.
Has your feelings changed?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
caused it
People-
to change?
People have got
I
to
was
realize
able to look at things through.
the credit card
non-
companies are not
white-collar
stupid. They
class.
know what's going to happen.
So
The
hard to
Belgian
do this.
government's been living over its means too, and guess what? Eventually, China and Germany are going to call on the debt, and the United States is going to be crying.
And what are
'cause
they
of-
going to do?
Well,
That's
yeah,
kind of like
exactly.
if I've got a
No.
700 Nitro, what are you going to do for
Yeah.
real? You
Michelle,
going to
nothing's
hide
gonna
behind
happen.
3 buildings?
Nothing's gonna happen, Michelle. We're fine. China's fine. Russia's fine. Germany's fine. Everybody's fine.
Right. Except for America, which owes them over $30
Oh,
billion.
Jesus fucking Christ. Michelle, we're fine. We're fine. I promise. We're fine.
Yeah, well, right now we can't afford to keep sending money to all these other countries as bailouts. That's why they're fine.
Where does
they're
Michelle
really-
get her information from? She's got to be watching videos.
Dude,
right?
I don't know. The other day,
Mother asthma.
he came up with some shit. I came up here and called her on it. I'm like, Michelle, you are telling people wrong information.
She's got to be watching YouTube, right? That's what it's got to say.
Yeah, she sees something that's someone's opinion and she
Right.
runs with it. And it's like, no, Michelle, that's not news. You've got to go from reliable source. She does not use reliable sources, trust me. She said YouTube lost money last. I'm like, what? Where did YouTube lose money? Show me on paper. YouTube is not losing money. They're making hand over fist.
Right.
But, somewhere she heard that they lost money.
At the same time, the advertisers realize that the money is not going to where they wanted the money to go to because Google is putting it to other places that the advertisers never expected, like off-party websites.
Michelle, you're repeating things that people have said as opinions. You are not.
No, wait a minute. What if she's on to some trilateral commission?
Not right now, I'm not Jasmine, but I'll tell you what. Besides, I can't play music anymore right now because of copyright. But besides that, I don't even have my stereo plugged into the mixer right now. I have them separated right now. But because
can't you play non-copyright music? I mean, they have like websites full of non-copyright Christmas music and all kinds of stuff.
I can play the free to use Christmas music from YouTube, but we all know what kind of music that is, and it's.
Michelle, get some hip hop instrumentals and do some freestyle gangster rap.
Yeah, get some beats up in this bitch. Let's rap.
Yeah, I would love to see her interpretation.
Let's just put it this way:
some slow ones, like 85 BPM or something.
This Christmas has not been the same.
What you want me to fly over there and fucking push you down a little bit?
No,
smack you around.
It's just
not on the wire. You're 100% correct.
I'll spit and I'll slop my piss all over the place. Give you the bring back some memories.
It's gonna be a cold Christmas. The season really sucks.
You're ruining it. Here I am. Brian is like this. I like.
No, that's what Ed did. Though.
I'm talking. Shut up. When Brian's around, I have to sit up nice and tight, and kind of poke my breasts out and make sure my hair's fixed and tight properly, right? And when Noodles is here, I'm kicked back, legs are spread, fucking no bra, fucking hair on my chin, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Right? Not with you around, right? It can't be that way with you.
Oh my god!
So, and now you're ruining it. Now you're going to be hanging out with the leggings with the rips in them, no bra, sports bra.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Yeah, that you're in that group now. I'm sorry,
Come
buddy.
as you are.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, guys, I wanted to say because we still got 20 minutes left.
Well, then get to
why
rapping,
do we
Michelle.
Why do we have 20 minutes left? What is the
Michelle, let's party till tomorrow.
Right, I'll
Let's
be live tomorrow.
In all 4 time zones.
Watch this space. We'll probably be live tomorrow morning at 10. You watch.
Oh my god,
Michelle, don't give me excuses. Give me balls. Give me balls.
But I mean, the thing is that I want to first of all, no matter what, I want to thank everybody for coming, and for those who did sit through Silvermoon Radio, wondering when they're going to be able to see the casket.
Michelle, click on that link there. Click on that link and spit some bars to that.
Let's go.
It was slow music. I mean, I was trying to get some good stuff up. But sorry, but that Switch to Santa, that Moog album is absolutely horrifically awful.
It's a shame you didn't play some of the music we had linked in your Discord earlier. All those Christmas, the different renditions that I think it was, who was it? Stoney and I, or...
Right, I saw some of them. But the thing is,
they were great and upbeat and happy and...
I didn't think about it. Besides that, like I said, I'm kind of, in real life, I'm kind of a bore. If you ever actually see what I normally do for Christmas Day...
You are not a bore. You're not a bore.
You're a tease, is what you are.
I mean, as an adult, Christmas Day is the day I actually sleep in and snore loudly in bed.
Did you? I've been watching these videos about aliens possibly living among us.
Yeah.
And what they basically described is we're just so dumb, like we just think it's like somebody with.
Yes.
Did you also know there's a society that is trying to attempt to do close encounters?
Holy shit!
When the
I'm like, holy shit!
It was Dabs that posted this link, or was it Red? There was a group called the C5.
I posted a link of some free, copyright-free hip-hop
community is
instrumentals.
trying to encourage communications with ETs right now.
What?
Well, start rapping about that. I don't care. Just spit. It doesn't even have to rhyme.
Talking to aliens. Talking to.
Oh, let's just say this way: Christmas is pretty boring.
Michelle, do you talk to aliens?
Yeah.
Michelle, are you an alien?
I don't know what I would say to him. I'd probably
There
say,
you go.
She's basically telling us that. She has basically told us that over and over again that she is not from this planet.
Yeah, she has told us.
That's
And
true.
we're just like, okay, Michelle, yeah, put your little ears on, whatever. Bitch is a fucking alien. I'm saying it right
You
now.
know what?
Michelle,
You know what I might say to ETs?
Is an
Something
alien.
that I might say something that Julia Brown said to the aliens. Take me with you.
Michelle, they done took you.
This planet is the pits. Take me with you, however you're going. I want to go there. I want to go and do videos in your planet.
He's talking about this fucking silver moon. The place probably fucking exists, and we're laughing at it.
Jesus.
He's trying to take us off this planet, and we're like, no thanks, Michelle.
Michelle, is that why your powers are so weak on this planet? Because on your old planet, it had like different gravities or something?
Yeah.
I know, this is. Oh, you mean before I came to Earth, I was a Pleiadian star child?
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. So is that what Lemmy is?
Oh, that explains so much. I need some more details, please.
Well, apparently I'm a Pleiadian star child. That's why I act the way I do.
I fucking told you. Holy shit.
Well,
Michelle, are you an alien?
Fuck. Wait, I need to hang on.
You said a star child. Is it safe to be living in the same building as that child molester?
I was born and raised on this planet, so
Palladian. Can someone please Google that? That might even be a race.
You got the three-sister star system. The three sisters.
What? I'm sorry, wait, she's talking star systems. What?
As I said, I'm a Pleiadian star child.
What the fuck does that mean, Michelle?
Google it yourself, Gidgy. You tell me to do the same thing.
All right, hang on. Plebeian. Wait, no. What is it?
Pledian.
Gidgy, I'm gonna post the PDF into the Discord in the general.
Meaning of Palladian star child.
I don't know. Can I post this here?
Child. Yeah, you can post it.
Look at this document here. Click on that document.
There's a link she found out there.
Oh,
I think that she's doing this to avoid being fined as something stipends.
I've seen this.
Okay.
Michelle, what is this?
It says here, dear applicant, we have considered your application for recognition of the exempt on the federal income tax. What the hell is this?
Yeah, they were trying to make Palladians a group of people that didn't have to pay stipends or fines or something. Yeah, see right here.
So
Palladians are a collective of extraterrestrials from the star system, the Palladians. The Palladian culture is an ancient and was seeded from another universe of love long before Earth was created. They have formed a tremendous society which operates with love, with ideas and ideals that we aren't yet familiar with.
What I got when I looked it up was a fiction distant past drama. Natar Inara in the Palladius. Star Child is a story of descendants of the house of who fucking knows where it's prophesied that a star child would lead people into a new age of planetary peace among the Palladians.
Michelle, that's you. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is why I'm doing this. Like, maybe I'm just so stupid. It's like they're, going to making me drive to Winstead, fucking doing all this shit.
That could be why we're all so drawn to it. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, see, the funny thing is the Pleiadian structure seem to bring in the very peaceful-oriented people. There are other star systems that have structure-oriented. They are different species. I see. I don't know what Noodles would be, if he is a star child or not, but he definitely is a go-getter, that's for sure.
Michelle, are you going to take me with you?
What are those? The Anunnaki, perhaps? How do they play into this whole mess?
Those are pussies, right?
Are actually around the planet right now, I think.
You can sense them? Can you smell them?
You would have to hate your child to name them that. I'm sorry, but sometimes I think parents really didn't want kids when I see their names.
Well, I think I can see maybe Pleiadian, but I don't know what the word.
Seriously, some of you have names, and I question. I don't think your parents loved you. I really don't. I don't think they loved you. I think they knew this is like their big troll, right? They named you some fucked up name because they knew later on in life you'd be like, God,
if I had a child, they probably would. If I had a child, they probably would name her Bicala. But then watch somebody
called Michelle all the time, really?
Bicala, Bichala. And watch somebody say, are you called Bicala because you bitch a lot? No.
Oh, come on, Michelle. Give the kid a break.
You don't name it.
No, my daughters, you know what she say? No, you're describing my mother pretty good, though.
Bitch and bastard. They're my little kids. Get over here, bastard. Bring your sister bitch.
So,
is that really what you'd want to do?
Well, the question is now ETs that are here. I wonder about those Mexican bodies. If they're not genuine, where did they get them from?
Wait, because I heard the earlier conversations and I chose to ignore them. I will not participate if we're going back down the road we did earlier tonight, Michelle.
Of Mexican children?
What?
Yeah. Right. No, exactly. Philip, I agree with that when you said noodles. You do because you're a chronic helper and makes you happy and gives you some degree of satisfaction.
Yeah, that's why everybody gives
about the Mexican bodies, please.
Yeah, Michelle, what's up with Mexican bodies? What's your concerns about Mexican
bodies? Where did they find them? That's the first question.
Mexico,
I assume.
Yeah, but I mean, Mexico is a pretty big country. It's bigger than Texas.
So they got them all over. They're called cemeteries, Michelle. We've been over this, honey.
However, there is one image carved into a rock of faces that is a great alien figure that stands out.
You're talking about the Nazca lines there.
Oh, yeah, the Nazca lines are kind of interesting, too.
Yeah.
Oh. The fact that they're in the desert and they haven't been blown off, how do you know it wasn't somebody originally just giving temporary information how to find it, and then they thought after a while everybody would forget the landing site? Well, I guess nobody forgot the landing site because they forgot it was in a desert that doesn't get enough wind to blow things away.
No, but you know what does blow things away? And that's the destroyers, the U.S. destroyer ships that they have guarding the ice wall at Antarctica. Go ahead, try to go there in your boat. You will be blown off the face of the earth by these ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle, if I told you there was something in your house.
Oh, fuck you.
There's something in your house that constantly loses hair but never loses hair. What would that be?
Well, Rusty always is growing fur.
Wow, dude, you're doing this, Michelle. Yeah.
How did you know that, Michelle? Do you have like telepathy or something?
Yes, I'm telling you, dude. This woman's an alien.
Wait a minute,
I have goosebumps right now, Michelle. You're telepathic?
I didn't know she was.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
I'm clairaudient. I'm not telepathic. I'm not clairsentient. I am, but audient is how I get things usually through messages. But yes, there is spirits in my house.
What?
Yes, we.
Sorry, man.
Oh God, I'm dying.
I don't know. I don't think flat Earth is real. Sorry.
What about Hollow Earth? What about what's it called? Agatheria or something?
Oh, God.
No one really talked about Hollow Earth. Everybody talks about flat Earth, but it's possible the Earth may be hollow. At least
no, it's not possible. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not.
Well,
It
right
is.
now-
I think that the
Oh
Earth
my
I gotta
is
go
gosh.
use
flat.
the bathroom,
Oh,
so I'll be right back,
please.
guys.
Oh
Okay,
my
hold on a
God.
minute.
No, come on.
No, for
Wait,
real.
did
It's,
you guys-
it's on the
Okay,
back
okay.
of a turtle because they sent
Okay,
they sent this balloon
Turtle
up there,
Island.
and
Yeah.
they seen
You know
they
what?
seen
Turtles
the turtle.
breathe
It was
out of
looking
their
at the
butt.
camera, and it kept blinking at him.
Well,
I'm trusting nothing that breathes out of its butt. I'm sorry.
well, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys remember in school when they taught you about like the core of the Earth?
Yeah.
And they told you that it was like a molten ball.
Right.
And then there was all these outer layers.
Outer layers. Yeah, yeah.
Look that up now and see what they're saying.
What is it saying?
Oh,
They're
fuck
saying
off.
that it's just basically a large ball of magma.
What?
Isn't that what the liquid is, though? I thought. Oh, the whole
Yeah,
thing?
they're saying there's no core. It's just a fucking.
No, remember we used to have it. It was they would like
Yeah.
cut it in half. Oh
I
my
remember.
God, that's
We'll
not
look that
the
up.
same diagram. It's all red. No.
Yeah.
No. It used to be like
Yeah, I mean, it used to have all these cores to it, like all these centers, and like they used
yeah.
to show us that in school. So now they're saying that it's just a big fucking ball of lava, when the outside is just crusted up. I don't know.
But how does this fit on the back of a turtle, though? I don't understand.
That's what I'm saying. Either you believe that or you believe the Earth is flat. I don't know. They just prove that somehow that there's no core.
Oh, look at
Well, they
this.
send someone down there to take pictures.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Crust,
my
the
they-
mantle, the core. I thought there were like 7 parts. I see the crust, the mantle, the core. Weren't there? I gotta look this up.
yeah, there was like a bunch of them. It looked like a fucking
Yeah.
rainbow.
Lava level, hell. I remember them too.
Wait, Center of Earth taught in 1990. Okay, let's see what it says.
This had to have been something very recent. Very recent.
Well, that's what they did with that Pluto, and they said it's a dwarf planet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then didn't it get back to planet status? Didn't they give it back? They took it
I
away and
think
they gave it back. I mean, it's like so stupid.
You're never gonna see that fucking thing. You're never gonna step foot on that thing. What does it matter anyway?
Yeah. It's probably just some haven for child molesters from Earth to go hang out, like Jeff Epstein's. And
Michelle, what is going on in Pluto? Or is she even there?
she went out to hopefully get some paper and start writing down a gangster rap lyrics.
She had to pee pee.
There she is.
I gotta take a dump. I gotta take a dump.
That really bugs me. I mean, it might be because I'm a little fucked up, but it really bugs me.
Imagine how it'd be if she took a shit like Slingshot in that one video.
I am on them too.
Please tell me you're joking that someone. No, I don't even want to know. That's why there's just some stuff I know doesn't mean.
I'm driving on my. Oh, you got it? Oh, all tangled up again.
And I got to be honest, Michelle is about my limit.
Ugh.
You can only have so many. It's just
Oh, hey, I'm back. Yes, I got my wine. Just see what it's to know. Okay, so
we got the wine. We're
All right,
ready
Michelle,
to
we're going
wrap up.
We're going into the morning, Michelle. Into the morning.
Morning, baby, ringing in Christmas in all 4 time zones.
Well,
let's have a Christmas countdown, Michelle.
In 39 seconds.
I don't think I want to do that, but
Canada.
Yeah.
Because usually,
Michelle, where is Santa Claus right now, Michelle? Can we find out a Santa Claus tracker or some shit?
Yeah, go to Suplex City Blogs. He has the NORAD tracker 2007 going on.
Right now, he's probably over there in Greenland right now, or
He's
probably
in
over in
Quebec.
Canada.
Over
there in Eastern Canada, because they have Lynch time zone.
Maybe I'm muted, but he's in Quebec. I mean, I don't know. He's going to Augusta, Maine, for what it's worth. He's delivered 5,740,000,000,000.
No, it's a frontier.
Michelle, what do you think Santa Claus is going to bring Bergs this year?
His mom's going to get him a new shirt. He'll get
It's
a couple
a
of new
Francia
t-shirts.
rose wine.
His dad will give him some guitar strings. His sister will
Yes,
give him
I
a
know
card.
it has been.
But I mean, come on. Can we not claim? We know. We know.
What do you think he's going to get them?
Not a motherfucking thing. Well, actually, his mom will get the sister something for her house from Berg's, a nice candle or something. Yeah. And the mom will buy something else for the other sister and brother and whoever else there is and say it's from Berg's. So.
Oh, that's nice to Berg's.
Hey, Kristen, we're gonna chip in for Mom for Christmas.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. The sisters are smart enough to put and from, the one, they've all just gotten used to it. It's like, it's a fungus. It's not going to go away. We've just accepted it. God love them.
I don't know. A 12-gauge shotgun makes a lot of stuff go away. You'd be surprised.
It'd have to be a big fucking shotgun. Have you seen the size of that beast lately?
He's a full ball.
That is a large fucking man. That is
Well, what about the large fucking cat? I didn't let him in yet. I gotta let him in soon.
Yeah, that's true. That cat is probably all pissed.
He looks like someone dropped the safe on him.
Kind of, very cartoon face.
Yeah, it's just like boom, like something compressed him.
He used to be decent looking, for fuck's sake. I mean, I'm not gonna say he was gonna win a beauty pageant, but he wasn't like. I mean, you look at he's like all unkept and just big. Just round. I mean, it's just one big, like, there's no neck anymore. He lost his neck somewhere. I think Jill died. His neck went with her.
Yeah. And then, you know what? It was her birthday recently.
He's the local kitty Dawn in my area.
How much did he make for that?
He's the cat father. My cat father.
By the way, I thought she was very sweet. But, yeah, how much money did Berg's make off her birthday?
This is the thing. He was keeping up with that unkempt look to I think pull at the heartstrings with people being like,
oh wow,
that's
committal though, at least
because he just shaped everything. He buzzed his head.
It's the lazy way.
I don't really have.
I told him the last time I saw him, I'm like, dude,
I don't really have a New Year's resolution. I haven't even come up with one.
Well, that's good because they're bullshit. So I wouldn't bother.
Oh,
if you want to do something, do it. You don't need a New Year's resolution to do it, and you certainly don't need to wait till January 1st. If there's something you want to do, start it right now.
Exactly.
Well, you already can see I have on my wish list the violin that I wanted. So if you want,
Michelle, I'm going to tell you right now.
God damn it!
You're not going to play violin. Violin is easily the hardest instrument.
I said the same thing.
I know it's the hardest instrument.
Not a guitar, not a piano.
That's because the majority of violins on the market don't have a fretboard. That's why.
Well, I know it's a violin.
It's a violin, Michelle. They don't.
Yeah. Like you just have like first, fourth,
instrument.
fourth position.
My son is very musically talented. Granted, I'm his mom, but he can play several wind and plays guitar draw everything. And he struggled with violin. He did it because it was a challenge. And that's
but you know what?
Experienced musician.
Michelle is challenged, right? So she's got.
She is. She might have that counting card.
Yeah.
Get a viola at least. I mean, her hands.
She might.
Well, you never know. Michelle might actually do very well with the violin.
Yeah.
Because it's just as complicated as she is.
I think it would be a very mean thing to do to the neighbors if you all have ever been in the same room.
Theoretically, the violin is actually elementary pretty simple.
They deserve it.
If you're cool with it, if she's cool with it and won't get in trouble, then
she
more
says
power.
She's got child molesting neighbors. She's got some weirdo DDoS. She has these filthy Dominican Republic families bringing roaches there. Fuck them.
I don't think it really matters what their nationality is if they brought roaches. I really don't want to get into that.
Michelle hates
that. I know.
Puerto Ricans or whatever.
But I'm not going to stay up here for that. I don't like that at all. That's my line. I know, I'm boring. I know, I'm sorry.
I said I was willing to send her, 2,000 leafcutter ants.
Michael, I will say one thing that is definitely on the list of projects is I want to see more people follow us on Kick so we can actually get the 85 minimum followers so that we can become an affiliate.
Why don't you just jump to Martin Shkreli instead of worrying about that? Let's just get on Martin Shkreli and
put your coat on, Michelle. You going to Martin's?
We're not dealing with the 50-something subscribers on Kick. We'll get them.
Well,
get on Martin
Shkreli.
Go to Martin Shkreli and get on Fish Tank. Use
him email me so we can schedule the interview. I didn't say it has to be on High Channel, but I want to schedule an interview in advance so that he can let people know when I'm supposed to come on the show.
It sounds like he's just a show up and work type of guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a show up and work kind of guy. I would say he changes a lot from what I've seen the few times I've actually watched him.
Yeah, Michelle, we're just gonna take you to his place.
Yeah. Hey, funky monkey! Why do I have to?
That'd be interesting.
Thank you, mods.
Why do you think that's when his butler's gonna throw me out in the street, or do you think that's
I think that's when his butler's gonna sit down and listen to you, tell them that you're a space alien, like you did to everybody here. I'm shocked that you have telepathic powers. That's actually
of course I can.
I didn't know that. I really didn't. I thought I knew everything about her.
Okay, let me try that. All right. Michelle, there is something in your house right now that is an arachnid, but isn't an arachnid, has 8 legs, but isn't a spider.
Well, you're obviously not talking about my cat. Because my cat only has 4.
Uh-huh.
Unless you're talking about me and Mummy being conjoined, or almost...
Michelle, 8 legs, but is not a spider.
Come on.
Do they have 8 legs? Me and Michelle combined? Because we only have technically 2 legs and 2 arms.
Oh yeah, maybe it's 6 legs.
Yeah, I think it's only 6.
Maybe that's why it's not making sense to her.
6 legs?
Yeah, how many legs do a cockroach have? I'm pretty sure it's 8.
I thought it was 8. I thought that's where you were going with it.
Actually, roaches have 6 legs because they're insects.
Oh my god! You can't trick her.
That's I got fucking goosebumps again. How do you do that?
Dude, holy shit.
Arachnids have 8 legs except for spiders. Wow, Michelle.
What?
You are a fucking savant. You're very intelligent, Michelle.
You can't trick this woman.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
She's not a woman. She's an alien.
Yeah, she really is. No, seriously.
Is that why you say you're hermaphrodite? Because you're Palladian and you're like a star angel person, basically?
I consider being a hermaphrodite to be a little more exciting than saying intersex. But basically, you could say either one and it would still be accurate. But I think hermaphrodite, plus don't forget we got 2 souls in this body. This body was built for 2 from the factory.
Wait, it was?
Yeah, she was possessed by Satan and got the spirit of Looney to invade his soul.
No, but I mean, she doesn't have like... Yeah, wait, who built you? Wait.
Oh Father Asma and Mother Time.
Mother Asma, Father Yahweh built Michelle and me. This body was entirely designed for 2 spirits to reside together, kind of like conjoined twins.
Who is Father Yolo?
Father Yahweh. Even Noodles knew who Father Yahweh is.
Yeah.
Noodles? Who's
That's,
Father Yahweh?
God.
Father God, he considers his God to be a mean, spiteful old ogre that basically wants to smite everybody. That's not necessarily how Father God works. In fact, if anything, Noodles, Father Goddess does the same kind of job that you do.
Sounds really weird.
No, she's actually...
he's the maintenance guy that keeps the world running.
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
Mother Asma, according to the same mentality, is a customer support agent that actually talks to the customers like a receptionist. Mother, I'm not trying to insult you now with that analogy. Please don't get mad at me.
He's not looking so well.
Is he in the United States or overseas?
Michelle, this guy's probably a scammer from fucking, Bangladesh.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. She's got a Nigerian prince on the hook.
Oh, yes.
Really? Who's that?
Yeah. When he talks to you?
So, Gidgey, today over on Lori's, right?
You have no idea what you're barking
yes,
up. You have
Yahweh,
no
Really?
Yahweh is a
Man,
male
you don't know
god.
the half of the Lord.
Yahweh
dude.
is a
Oh
male
my
god, and Mother
I thought it was just
Asna
like
is the
John's
female
daughter.
god. And then the two created this planet. It was almost like it was a laboratory experiment for a science class in some ways. If you think about it that way. I'm thinking about the Bart Simpson episode. That's a perfect example.
Oh.
Lisa Simpson created the little Earth, and Bart terrorized them. So they were.
Wait, that's not a good idea.
That was such a cool. That was such a cool cartoon.
No. Yes.
That was such a cool
Very
cartoon.
good idea. Very pliable.
Okay, so then.
And then Lisa Simpson said,
do you think that could work on multiple
Protestants.
channels, like people just trying to find love to hear the couple?
Yes, I think it's an amazing concept, especially online. It works on Twitch. Why wouldn't it work on YouTube?
Wow. Michelle, why don't we get you involved in like some kind of dating service? And we could rate your dates and...
I was going to do that. I was going to go online and have, pick out, whether it be what dating service name.
I thought we had enough with that one. I thought we had enough with that Chatterbait. I don't think we want to do that.
Like, pick them out.
No,
not
Chatterbait.
No.
Have some decency. Christ's birthday.
Let me answer the question there for that's being asked here, or Funky Monkey 81 statement. Yeah, you talk about the old God of the Old Testament. God was a control freak at that time. He told the Jews what they had to do, everything. When to eat, where to sleep, where to shit, where to piss. When they were supposed to eat and everything. He was a control freak. He didn't change his viewpoint until after he begat his only begotten son through the Mary, the mother of Jesus, which decided to carry the Messiah into the world because God knew that he needed to have a Paschal lamb to make the world finally be free of original sin that he inherently created by allowing...
All right, but Michelle, would you probably go on dates? Like if we got you a date and like I chaperoned it, would you be okay with that?
I don't know.
I can basically drive you anywhere in Connecticut.
Depending on how they were, I don't think they wouldn't have a cell phone in their face, Noodles.
Oh, Michelle, it's 2024 now. I'm pretty sure people are used to that. You had to get ass swabbed to go on an aircraft just a bit ago.
Yeah, but then some people think all you're doing is want a date just so you can show off.
Show off?
Well, Michelle, that's what dates are, Michelle. People put their like best face on. They're not telling you that they're a scumbag or anything like that. It's just you're trying to have a nice interaction with another human being. That's what a date is.
Okay, so vaguely I just found around the time that Doreen, she didn't delete the videos, guys. We found them.
She did too. She got onto your account and she deleted every one of them that had her in there, except for the funny ones because she's stupid.
That's what the documentary said.
Look, I didn't even find any deleted ones. I found a lot of them I later deleted.
So you lied about that?
No, I didn't lie about that.
In the documentary, it said that that Dory went on there and deleted a lot of videos that contained her.
Say that in the documentary.
Michelle didn't delete the video.
No, not you, but Dory.
She didn't do it either.
Then why did you tell Rich that she did?
Because I thought she did, but we found a majority of the videos we did together.
Oh my God. I feel like that deserves a director's cut.
I love those videos.
That's a huge part of the story.
I'm sorry, is there a footnote to that? Because this whole time, I've been hating her because I thought she deleted these videos, and I don't even know her.
No, you can hate it because she stole Michelle's phone. That's a good reason.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, she did take the phone back, but then I later got it back from her.
Okay, so she just borrowed it.
No, she stole it and Michelle called it out. And then
she took
had
it back. She actually gave it to me as a gift, and then she took it back again. And then finally she gave it back to me the second time.
Oh my God. Michelle, that is savage. Why would you let someone do that to you, love?
I don't know.
Well, out on the wire, Michelle's saying that didn't happen.
Well, all I know is they got a little cat in.
It was a humongous part of that story. A humongous part of that story.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So were you just lying to Rich to try to drum up publicity?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, was that more for fuck me, where's Krista? Was that for drama? Wait, are we doing stuff for drama? Why are you looking at your clock? You're getting ready to end the stream. Oh,
Michelle.
hell no.
Michelle, it's almost 12. Relax.
Dory kind of flip-flopped, yeah, because Dory realized that she wasn't going to get away with me because Lumi was in the way. She realized that.
That bitch Lumi needs to be stopped.
Same with Patty. She didn't like the fact that Lumi was there, and she couldn't get involved in my relationship because I was too
Patty was insane, though, Michelle. Dory is a weirdo, but Patty was legitimately like a psychopath.
Yeah, I know.
Like, she's the type that would take some puppies and throw them in a river when they're in a pillowcase or something.
You know, I'm going to say one thing in Monica's defense. First of all, she wasn't a bad person. She was very, very, had a lot of personal issues that had nothing to do with me, but she really was not a bad person. Likely I said Rhonda Church, Ryan. You keep talking bad about Rhonda Church. But Rhonda Church was really not a bad person either.
I think she was. I mean, you guys had ISIS that was like pledging to your channel, Michelle, because of the way that you were desecrating the First Amendment. I've seen the video.
Well, you want to find out about Monica? With both, Rhonda and Monica, the videos, as far as I know, are still here. You can still watch
of the ISIS, those ISIS people.
What?
No,
she had ISIS. There was a group of, I think it was Boko Haram, actually. I'm not mistaken.
Holy shit. Sorry.
Oh. Wow, Michelle.
Well, the point is,
Rhonda was loud and proud about it earlier.
Yeah, but you know what? I liked Rhonda, though. I thought she was a nice person, just like I like Monica, too. They were decent people.
Wait a second.
Mom type, but I mean, she was a bitch, Michelle.
We've all been dumped here, right? Like,
I still talk to Rhonda a little bit, but after those experiences,
can you imagine if someone told you, "Yeah, it's just not working out because of your other soul that lives inside your body"?
Yeah, no, fuck that. I've never been dumped that bad. No.
I would feel so schizophrenic. I don't know how to react.
I don't think I'd become a priest, a nun, whatever.
Well, Dory felt that she couldn't compete with Lumi, and like she told me,
did she say to you? How did she break it off with you? Like, did she sit you down?
She just said to me she didn't think it was going to work out.
She told you?
I said, you're right. I don't think it's going to work out either, but we tried. That's all I can say.
So you don't have any desire to be with another, like, living, breathing person? You're fine just yourself with Lumi inside you, for lack of a better word?
I think me and Lumi get along better than me and Dory did, especially in the end. Because Dory didn't feel she could do anything. Well, she couldn't.
So you're content. I guess what I'm asking is, you're content living your life with Lumi, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Cool.
We don't have a problem with that. One sense, it solves a lot of problems because as we found out the hard way with Dory and with Patty, you tried explaining that to another person, and most people are not ready to deal with it. So it's just sometimes better just to live by yourself, and then nobody.
Well, I think it's because so many people don't have telepathy like you, and they're not space aliens. So it's like these things like having another soul live in you is kind of like a strange thing. But where you come from in outer space with all the goo and all that stuff.
Actually, she's on SSDI. She wasn't on SSI. And besides, I'm sure before the motor vehicle, which is before Social Security anyway, the people that were poor had a horse already. Too.
What? Motor vehicle? Wait, what? What did she say?
Oh, Christ. Vehicular manslaughter.
What the
Yes, Patty had a horse, but you know what? As I said, and let me agree with me,
what the fuck is she on about?
When SSA came into
oh my God, mate! Come on.
What is happening? What is happening right now?
When SSI came into existence,
tired. I think she's tired.
She had a horse.
She's tired. She had too much to drink.
She's fucking lucid dreaming right now.
but why do we give a shit about Patty and her fucking horse?
Holy shit.
Patty and a horse, yes, that's true. And for sure, other people in this society have horses. I'm surprised people don't laugh and say, she's not in this society and she has a car. What's the difference?
Oh, she had a car, not an actual horse.
They're so expensive to run.
Because a horse's upkeep is probably twice that of a car's. And it's a luxury item, not a must-have item. So there's a big difference, in my opinion, between a horse and a car.
Well, originally a horse was considered essential and a car was considered luxury.
I understand
that,
so it's only that anymore.
I remember back in the early 20th century, only the rich had cars, poor people had horses.
Right, but those days are not here anymore.
Shoes. I've seen them walking around. They got one on each foot, and I thought, you think you're better than me, don't you?
At least you don't have to bring a horse to Midas to get an oil change. That's something different than mine.
Yeah, but you don't have to like shoot a car. Like you got to kill the horse when it eventually gets too old.
Michelle, has Ed ever jacked off a horse? Or how many horses has Ed jacked off before that you know of?
Ed doesn't have a horse.
Well, not anymore, but I mean, like, when he was going at it, like, what did he say? The biggest one that he ever,
He never had a horse.
He hid guns in her house. Remember, Michelle, you had those guns in your closet that he was hiding?
He don't have guns.
Oh, black powder revolvers. I vaguely remember them. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
One person, okay. Brian, she owned an actual horse.
So bad at that.
Yes, she had an actual horse. She had an actual horse on a farm. Yes, that's true. She paid stable fees. $100 a month in stable fees. But she had to buy her own horse food for the horse and everything.
Who's this?
If you own a horse, that's a luxury item, I assure you. I don't care who you are.
Well, back in the 1910s, if you had a car, that was considered a luxury item.
It's not the 1910s anymore, honey.
I know that.
It's just not.
Isn't it kind of funny
Michelle,
that
you
things
missed
flipped
the
around? Things flipped around so much.
Michelle, would you have owned a bunch of horses back in 1910?
What is a luxury now was not a luxury then.
In 1910, what would you have named your horse?
I don't know. Depends on the kind of personality of the horse.
The horse, let's say one of them is a spunky whore, another one is like, the fucking the shy whore. Then you got
my rat and luck would be a horse like Eeyore.
The
horse that was so miserable because he lost his tail as someone decided to drive a nail in and hang his tail back on his back.
I hear you.
Of course, Eeyore was never happy. Yeah, what?
You gotta be careful around them whores.
Yeah. Seriously. No. Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore was never a happy horse. Of course, Tigger, the bouncing Tigger was always fun. And no, by the way, real Tiggers do not bounce. They pounce.
Yeah. If you throw them off the side of a cliff.
Yeah. Yeah, so does Wile E. Coyote, apparently.
Oh, yeah, they definitely bounce if you threw one of those off the side of a large cliff.
Especially when you get on top of the teeter-totter rack, and then the next rack falls on the skull. Hey,
did you ever see that video of those baby birds jumping out of the nest on the side of a cliff?
I know.
Yeah.
I like the episode. I love the episode with the bat wings, though. I think that was funny.
When those baby bats fell and they died.
That's it.
There's a lot of videos of bears falling down the sides of mountains. That's funny.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, but I mean the episode with the Acme bat wings was kind of funny with Wile E. Coyote. I thought that was funny. There he is. He's trying to manage to fly, and then he smashes into the mountain, and then he's like. The actual canvas comes off, and he's like got the wires. He's like flapping his wings, hoping he's gonna get enough buoyancy. And of course, he's falling downwards.
What did you think of Tom and Jerry?
I don't know. I like some of them. I didn't like all of them. I like the Swiss cheese one. That was kind of fun. With the little mouse, he warms up with some schnapps, and then the little mouse is playing for him, and then he gets mad, and he runs into a Swiss cheese, and of course, here's Tom trying to inflate the Swiss cheese after filling all the holes with corks.
Michelle, when did you and Dory almost burn down the apartment?
Oh, that's how to cook or how not to cook with wood video. Did you see that? They use the
how not to cook with wood example. That's why it's called how not to cook with wood.
Thing. She put oil in it and was bashing meat, the top
cooking oil, and it was like way too big for a fire. I told her, "Say, Dory, you don't need that much heat." She's like,
and the way she just
cooking
too slow. It was horrible. She didn't even place it. She literally like shook the plate and flipped them off onto the grill.
They got so hot that my cell phone kept shutting down from the heat. Which is interesting.
So what were these live streams like when she was living with her? Like, was it
find one?
Is it just her together all the time? Like her with this woman?
Well, this was like a vlog, if I remember right.
It was a vlog video. Wasn't a live stream. Pick Outdoor Boy just have to follow. I also started streaming if anyone supports me to follow.
Okay. Have you ever seen Michelle try to like walk across the road? You ever see her walk across?
No, but I imagine it like the Bigfoot stuff or something. Here it is.
She walks across the road and people are like slamming on their brakes, like skidding to a stop sideways, and people are like, "What the fuck?" She doesn't even look. She walks across that main road on Main Street, Michelle. You live on Main Street.
The underwear was actually taken by a guy named Ted, by the way.
What about your underwear?
I don't know why he took them, threw them in the dumpster. I don't get it either, but he did. Underwear? That guy was nuts. Yeah.
There's that video guys, of Michelle cooking with Dory on that thing.
Listen, it's getting late. It's already 11:24. I gotta get ready to list in. It's running longer.
Yeah, you gotta get ready to go live right now, don't you? You're supposed to go live right now, aren't you?
It's almost Christmas. Let's do the Christmas countdown.
I'm not gonna do a Christmas countdown because I just want to get ready to wrap it up because we got a morning show to do tomorrow.
Oh, fuck that, Michelle. Come on now. You have to at least wait to see if you can catch Santa Claus and, break his spine and get all of his
right now. I haven't seen
him.
Santa come by here much lately, unless his name is United States.
You need to cut
Postal
that guy's
Service.
Achilles tendon.
Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you for being here, no matter what. So, first of all, thank you everybody that came. Noodles, Brian K. I want to say thank you for coming on tonight's show. Even though I probably got a yellow dollar sign again, we already know how that works, right?
Well, then turn the phones on. Let's get some phone calls.
I don't have phones working. I told you that.
Well, can't you fire them up?
The clear one next to PH2 is broken. I gotta get it fixed.
What's wrong with it?
The rubber buttons on it don't work anymore. I think they lost the carbon on them. So I'm going to get some new carbon.
Use contact cleaner,
glue some foil onto the buttons.
Just
glue some aluminium foil on the buttons, Michelle, and make it easy. Because you know that those rubber buttons lose their carbons after a while. Yeah, I know. I got to still figure out how to take the board out. You know how to take it out. Yeah, I just don't want to have to deal with all the screws. We'll figure it out. You know that. Yeah. So for now, everybody, I want to say thank you for coming, Brian, and see you in the morning show if you can make it. We'll try to be up at 10 a.m., guys. If not, we will let you know we'll be live. So, because knowing me, I'll probably end up sleeping in tomorrow because I am kind of tired. God knows, I only had 2 cups of wine, and I'm already starting to feel it. So, everybody, I want a happy Christmas.
Have a happy Christmas.
Yep. See you all tomorrow, Brian.
All right. Have a happy Christmas, Michelle.
Yep, see you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So, let's just get ready to wrap this up. We had a good panel today. We certainly did, yes. And for those of you still watching me on Kick right now, which is one person, because he came over here. It was supposed to be a Kick exclusive, but you know how it happened, right? People wanted it over here, so I came over here instead. I never know what's going to happen with the show, and so I have to be very careful because YouTube is just acting really weird lately to content creators. But we didn't have any music, so they can't copyright strike me. That's always good, right? Yeah. So, everybody, the thing is, I want to thank you for coming. I really appreciate you being here. Go out there and be merry to each other. Go out there and have a nice night. I'll see you tomorrow morning, either at 10, 11, or 12, or whenever I feel wake them up. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody.